Hello, welcome. We're finally back,
Ooh.
and
Yeah.
time for another session. I did lead you on a bit. We're not wearing any costumes. I mean, technically, it's the most terrifying costume of all. Boring. Yeah,
It is. It is. I like that excuse. It is the worst thing in the world is to be boring, isn't it? Our cousin Joe says like the worst insult in the world is for somebody to tell him he's boring.
Ryan is
Right,
Mike Myers, and that is not too far from the truth.
Well, you mean as Shrek or
baby faced? So baby.
No, it's the
horrible.
as the face, not the faceless. What's it?
Halloween.
Yeah,
you
Halloween.
mean the Halloween mask?
Halloween mask. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Because
melted
face is so
Yeah.
Like a
smooth.
melted William Shatner. Is that what you're saying?
melted face of William Shatner. Yeah,
That is
wonderful.
funny.
I can't remember what the
You can
character's
see that
called now.
I
It's like the
have
thing or
decided
something
to
like
make this. Oh, what the face? Oh, it's Michael Myers, isn't it, from Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah, my choice is to shave tomorrow on the 1st, and I'm doing the head like I normally do. This isn't a surprise for anyone who's been following us for some time. I'll do the moustache, beard, head, and balls. That's the whole thing. I'm gonna do the lot.
Like
I mean, to be fair,
three
listen,
eggs.
Taj has said, Dan is a vampire. It's true because it doesn't look like he ages.
Yeah, that
Brad
is
is a
true.
werewolf because he's quite
Thank you
hairy.
for that.
That's
He
fair.
is,
Hairy.
he's got a hairy chest. He's got a very hairy chest. You know,
Yeah.
Ryan looks like Mike Myers. Yeah, that weird wax melted face. And Sean is a zombie because he doesn't get enough sleep. So
Are you talking about who said that? Did Taj say that as well?
No, that was
Well,
all
no,
from
Taj-
Taj.
or is
was
that
all
your
from
edition?
Taj.
but they were those are yeah, they're not wrong.
Yeah, that is
Taj.
true. I don't
Taj
get
has his
enough
bang to
sleep.
rights.
He's talking about these bags under my eyes. Cheeky bastard.
That's because you didn't go to Dishoom with him. Breakfast.
Yeah, I know. I was too ill, but he came to my neck of the woods, which was really nice of him.
That's nice. Super fan of the show, Taj.
Yes, slagging us all off in a Halloween way, which is
But
nice.
he gets the rights to do that.
Yeah, I
He gets
forgot.
the rights to do that as our longest fan.
He does. He
True,
does.
very true.
Maybe our only fan.
Maybe our only fan.
Probably our own fan.
Speaking of OnlyFans, maybe we
Yes.
should take this onto there, right?
I
Oh,
don't want to see those
I
three
feel like
eggs
we've got more of a
personally.
niche there.
Yeah. 3 weeks. Gosh.
People will pay good money to see me shave, I reckon. You know, depends on how I do it, of course.
The thing is, you might as well.
But,
You might as
yeah.
well just do it.
might as well monetize this stuff, right?
It's got to be an old style razor blade in between your toes. I'd pay to see that.
So I use my own toes to shave my own face with a razor
Yeah,
blade.
and you're gonna have to do some yoga poses to get at those balls.
That's like one of those horrible Twitch streams where people sort of like dox people and like call the SWAT in, and like I feel like as I'm doing that, people are going to start to like in the chat
just
do nefarious things to throw me off.
Yeah.
Audio
files that just like big loud screams.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I take an ear off. No, so I've completely forgot it's Halloween. So otherwise I would have dressed up.
I did.
In a weird sort of way. I'm wearing my fiance's t-shirt, which is to do with a bank. That's quite scary, isn't it?
It's scary. They're the worst villains
they?
of all.
They're pretty bad, aren't they?
Yeah.
So that's pretty bad. I don't know. The bank may have traded in Nazi gold. Who knows?
They most if they're around in the 1940s, they almost definitely did.
Yeah.
True. Dan's in a scary new location.
Yeah.
Unfamiliar
His family's
territory.
house. That's pretty scary, isn't
I
it?
could have showed my
what that would
kitchen
have
on the
blurred out.
webcam, but it would have been too scary.
Yeah.
And Brad
It's
is
a pit.
all alone.
Or is he? Apart from that person we just saw walk past a minute
Yeah.
ago.
I've been trick or treating though this evening with my children. Of course, that's the only way to go trick or treating nowadays without getting called a pervert. So, but it was very nice. Lots of children screaming, having a lovely time, which is.
And they do like the 30th. Adults are allowed to go out trick or treating, and then the 31st you take your kids. You know, they should do an adult trick or treat.
I mean, the adult trick or treating is you get smashed, you go to a Halloween party, but we're too old for those, and we're too old for even those now.
Yeah, that is so true.
What we do instead is a D&D stream on a Monday night.
Can I just flag up that there is an Eastern European, and I'm happy to be corrected as to where precisely. I think, did we talk about this on stream before? That where there's like a tradition where it's an Easter tradition in Eastern Europe where you're allowed to go to any house. I can't believe this is true, but you need to Google it. And the father has to offer up their daughter or their wife or whoever, and then you smack them on the bum with like a stick. Right? I swear to God, that's...
Ryan,
That might
has
be a
he been
dream
at
you've
your
had.
swingers app?
No,
I'm just saying, Taj is going to be furiously Googling
Okay.
this, not just to
Yeah.
check like where he's going to go on holiday next,
Googling that
around
at home,
April.
Sean's,
comes
But, like-
Sean's found his own swingers app, I think, there.
I'm just saying, there are some adult celebrations still sacred around the world, apparently.
Secret.
A little bit troublesome, of course. A little bit cheeky. Some might say inappropriate.
Definitely.
Definitely inappropriate. Yeah, but it's a real one. It's a real thing that I didn't invent. Okay. So.
Right,
Sure,
and now
sure,
we've
sure.
got...
I mean, I have googled bum smacking festival, and it's nothing comes up short.
No, I bet.
Well, that in itself
You've got your
is
safe
fun,
search
isn't it?
on.
There should
That's
be a
why.
bum smacking festival.
Do I have safe search on? Come on now.
Taj,
I've got
do
a
the
weird,
honours,
a
mate.
weird thing about a festival in China, and then an article about police on hunt for bum smacking pervert. So
Does he fit my exact
Sure.
description?
He's
yeah.
Eastern
It's a
European
picture
bloke.
of me.
in Gloucester, police hunt for bicycle riding bum smacking pervert on Cheltenham's Honeybourne Lane.
It's
Oh,
just
no.
riding bikes behind people.
That is wild.
Brilliant.
Right, I'm gonna find it because otherwise you're gonna think I'm a pervert.
Well, while you find that, I'll try and get people back into why we're here.
Don't get this back on
Yeah.
track, mate. Yeah.
Right, so trying to remember what happened last session.
Level 4.
Y-
That's all I
you
remember.
did. You hit level 4. You got your rewards. You got your gold. You got your whatever it was. Weapons. You went to the shop.
items
Yeah,
and
you got
stuff.
the neat little rope from the woman.
We all got horses.
Yeah, the shield asked you to take it into hell. You got a bit suspicious. Don't know why that was. And you got given a few horses, and I believe you
Oh, we got some
Mhm.
sovereign glue as
you
well.
did. That's right.
Yes.
From the horses, or is that something
we
else?
will
Is that what the
use
horses
it
turn
as
into when
later.
they're finished?
We'll use it to stick ourselves to some artwork.
Yes. Just stop
Very true,
whatever the equivalent of oil is in this part of the world.
Stop
Yeah.
demons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just stop demons. Oh, can we do a D&D campaign where we're activists but in a D&D world? That'd be amazing.
I read a really
We'll
good
have to be
idea
like
the other
druids or
day
rangers.
of
I mean-
basically you have everybody been turned into an inanimate object, but
Right.
one of the players has always been an inanimate object and is trying to convince everybody else that he is also a human too.
Brilliant. That's such
That
a
is
Bradley
great.
thing to come up with.
Yeah, it is.
No,
isn't it?
I stole
It
that. I
is.
stole that. I stole that.
Okay.
You've just been playing prop hunt. Is that what it was?
I did think of prop up when
Alright,
I read
look.
it. Yeah.
Before we get into the meat of this, and I do want to, it's called Red Monday, and it's in Slovakia. Okay? So if you Google Slovakia Red
Smakia,
Monday,
more like.
That name signifies something much darker. It feels like.
I think Red Monday is the color of the cheeks after they've been spanked by a braid. But yes, I won't
It's like
explain
it's
it.
like calling it the
in
night
much
of long
detail.
slaps.
Yeah, it's an interesting one for sure. It hasn't been Me Too'd yet, but I'm sure it will. That's that's on the agenda. We'll add that to the Me Too agenda.
I do
Yes.
not think that the Me Too
No, we'll
movement
discuss
has
this off
reached
stream, but I
Slovakia,
want to
to
know
be
what the
honest.
I want to know what the reason behind it is. But
Oh, no.
Yeah, what is the reasoning behind it? That's
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just scan reading it, but you can sort of imagine. I think it's to do. They say it's to do with fertility and some stuff. I'm sure they
Sure.
made it up, didn't they? with respect to your tradition, we have traditions of fox hunting, so it's not like we are beyond barbarism.
That's definitely true. With worse
but
things than that, I'm sure as well. I just can't think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah. You're supposed to pour water on them and stuff as well, so there's all sorts of connotations. But it's supposed to be to do with fertility.
Wow.
So,
Fair enough.
but Google it. Google it.
Don't Google it. Don't Google it.
I'll put a link in chat. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Well,
Right.
it is a new morning.
Yeah, we mocked up all the
Yes,
all the
we'd left-
exclamation marks. Last go, didn't we?
we managed to get Thingy to come with us. We
Yeah.
convinced Mortlock to come with us. Raya to come
Yeah,
with us. And then
Raya
that
wasn't
old-
not going to go with you. You've convinced Mortlock to go
Yeah.
with you at least as far as Castle. No,
Yeah.
as far as whatever the fucking
Seeing
place is
the-
called. Candlekeep.
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 You don't know, Brad.
It literally,
right.
it's literally in front of me in bold, and I didn't read it.
And then there's the weird mage guy that's coming with us as well.
Weird mage guy?
Yeah.
He's a weird mage guy.
He's the guy we got rid of.
Oh, he's
out
not
of,
mage guy, he's spy guy.
Oh, spy
He's a
guy.
spy
fair
guy.
enough. He's on his way with us. That's our traveling troupe, and we just left the city.
Well, I don't think you just left the city, but sure, we'll go that far. The Basilisk Gate opens, and Flaming Fist soldiers are holding back a tide of Eltergardian refugees. You cut a path through the wretched souls whose wails intensify as the Basilisk Gate closes behind you. The dirt road cuts through slums of the outer city and past the walled neighborhood of Little Kalimshan to the great span of Worms Crossing. On your way through the small village, Falaster has a small residence in which he stops off along the way to grab a few weapons and an old book of recipes. It's a sort of a family thing that he likes to keep with him.
Okay.
Play.
You travel for
What's his name again?
only a couple of hours before reaching a landmark called the Worms Crossing along the Coast Way, which is the only way south to Candlekeep. I suppose I need new music because you're not in a city anymore.
You got a map for us as well.
No, there is no world map for this section.
Ooh.
Get rid of mine.
I assume worm is spelled with a Y.
Of course it is. Nice guess.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be?
Near the coast, so let's play some ocean sounds. Two great bridges meet at a tall rocky island that rises from the middle of Kionthar River. Buildings and merchant stalls line the sides of both bridges, making it impossible to see the river from the narrow, congested roadway that cuts between the two structures. Wooden drawbridges connect two bridges to a keep situated atop of the island. Flags of Baldur's Gate and the Flaming Fist wave proudly above the fortress. Can everybody roll a d20, please, as you start to make your way through the throng and the crowds of this packed merchant bridge?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know why mine didn't go through, but I got a 15.
A 15, a 3.
17.
Okay.
Mine go through. Yes.
Mhm.
17 for Jean.
17
Yeah.
for Jean. Okay. 1 second, please. You feel, Amanda, you feel a slight tug at your belt as you lash out and quickly grip the wrist of a small pickpocket, trying to pilfer some of the gold off of your belt. If we can get a good look, the child, as it looked like, rushes off back into the throng without you even being able to stop them.
Cheeky fuck. Oh, hang on. Did I get to see him? See it?
You got a very, very quick look as you stopped him from picking your pocket. Or two.
Oh. Oh, very nice.
Could I cast Hunter's Mark on him? Do I have enough time?
I suppose, yeah. It's like a bonus action. It's like super quick, isn't it?
Yeah. Then I want to track him.
The kid shuffles off into the throng. He's sort of, you can feel roughly that he's over towards the buildings on one side. Maybe he's crammed around the back of some stalls into an alleyway somewhere. You move.
He's some little sod's trying to thieve me. I'm gonna go track him down. If you want to come with me.
Yeah, we'll have to. What's customary around here? Chop off his arms, or
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, so you have a pretty definite bead on him, so you start moving towards that area. Most people move out of your way, seeing 6 quite heavily armed people moving their way with horses. As you get more towards the building, as it starts getting too narrow for all of the horses that you have, you leave Mortlock and
Ray,
Rhea.
look after the horses.
Yeah, nice. To look after the horses, and they stall behind. And the 3 of you move off. Oh, do you want Phalaster to stay, or do you want him to come with you?
Yeah, I mean, probably should stay with the horses. I don't know. Do Flash,
Yeah,
do
we'll
you want to
make
come
it
with us?
our thing.
Okay, so
Yeah, let's make it. You stay.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just the 3 of us.
All right, we'll stay here. No problem.
So you make your way through, and you come to quite a narrow alleyway. You would have to just about fit Gore shoulder to shoulder as he moves along the alleyway. You can feel that the Hunter's Mark is maybe 10 feet ahead round the corner.
I'll turn myself to look like a kid using my disguised self.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pop my head around the corner.
You see just a small group of 3 kids sort of dying around, kicking a can. One of them is loudly complaining about the fact that he couldn't steal the quite hefty gold coin purse off of your belt.
Yeah. Is there a way of me sort of like going round the back, like so if they try and escape they can,
No, they've specifically
like
picked this
so.
place because there's one entrance, and
Right,
Dan can
right,
see
right.
there is a small exit, small enough for just a child's size.
Okay.
Like a halfling size.
Exactly.
I walk down then with the big bag in my hand. Go, here, fellas, managed to get it.
Who are you? Don't recognise you.
Oh, just saw you trying to pilfer that guy. I've got the bag here. What do you want it for anyway?
What do you mean what we want it for? We need to eat just the same as any adults out there.
Just poor, is that all?
What do you mean just poor? Who are you?
Poor too.
Oh, you sort of looks you up and
just
down.
not fast.
I'm assuming then, I'll let you have this, that you've decided to dress poor in the disguise.
Definitely tried to not, walk around in me robe of Merkel.
Okay.
Yeah.
With Merkin, more like.
Oh yeah, roll a deception.
Okay. Ooh. 19.
19. Right, okay. Well, that might be all well and good, but why are you coming to us? Why are you just not shipping off with your quite hefty load there? And the two bigger kids are starting to sort of, fan around a little bit.
I've clocked them. I just wondered whether you're working for someone and I could get a piece of the action, or whether you're just some independent losers.
Independent losers? Who are you calling a loser? You get him! And the two kids jump towards you.
Oh no! Start initiative. Gene's gonna come in with his sack. No. No, don't.
Okay,
Don't do it.
you don't have to start initiative, but how do you deal with the
No,
two?
no, don't do it.
How do you deal with the two kids?
I'm going to try and roll out. I'm going to try and roll out the way and like block the kid entrance that I'm big enough to.
Okay, yeah, roll an acrobatics check then, please.
22.
22. You quite
Give us a signal
nimbly,
if you want us
quite
to step
easily
round the other
roll
side.
past the kids and block off the entrance or exit even.
I'm not calling you losers. These fellas are calling you losers.
Yeah.
Say.
Go on,
Oh, what are you referencing us?
Say it again. Gene, fellas are calling you losers.
Gene, go.
Well, I think somebody's calling us losers. And I'm trying my best demon impression, whatever I imagine a demon is.
Yeah, the nimbly, the smaller kid
Yeah, what he's
takes one look at Jean rounding this corner and scuttles straight up the side of a building onto the roof, leaving the two bigger kids to their fate. Well, it's every man for himself, and he's out of sight. Hunter's mark still on him. But the two
boys.
bigger kids just like now frozen in shock, can't speak.
Turn back to my grizzled. It's quite a disgusting change. Listen, boys, you can do better than this. I used to be like you. Then I found the ways being a bounty hunter. I'm not saying you have to go kill people. I'm not saying you have to do the dirty work. But what you do is honest graft, my friends. You go and do contracts with people. You do things other people don't want to do. And somehow you find your way in the world. You don't rob other people who've been working really hard. Do you hear me?
Yeah,
It's not us for us. It's us for them.
who's
I
them?
don't want to rob the poor. Rob the rich, my friends.
But it's so
Moira, eat some of
He
it.
has a look around at the quite nice weapons and armor and bulging crew pouches. Yeah.
from good honest work.
You look at us. We're not even rich. That's the worrying thing, my friend.
You're not.
We're still doing work. Oh, we're working, grafting away every day, doing things other people don't want to do. Let me tell you. What's your names?
It's Terry. That's Mike.
Right, Harry and Mike. Listen.
It's
Let me go and find yourselves. What's the sergeant's name?
what from Baldur's Gate?
Town.
He was Sergeant. Well, no, he was Captain Zodge.
I have a word with Captain Zodge. Tell him Amanda sent you.
Who?
You're willing to do some work for some money.
Captain who? Who's Captain
Zodge.
Zodge?
All right, you're going to have to go all the
It's
way
your
to
first job.
Baldur's Gate.
First job is to go and find out who he is. Handing it to you. Jesus.
Okay. Can we go then?
Yeah, go on then. You can go.
And they sort of squeeze past Jean as usual. Jean just doesn't move, and they're just like trying to move past.
Go on.
Yeah, of course I'm not going to move in any
No.
capacity whatsoever. That's so not. Hello.
Oh,
Yeah, of course I'm not going to move at all, and I'll just sort of, I'll try and I'm not able to. But if Gene was able to, he'd breathe fire out of his nose. But I just like the idea that he just tries to anyway.
Why don't you just try and do it? And just put a
One of
load
the
of snot
kids
on
just
him?
gets a load of
Just
snot
smoke.
on his
Like a
head
pipe.
as he breathes out
Yeah.
loudly.
Blow smoke out your nose.
Oh well, he's not cool yet. He's
Yeah.
not able to do that yet. But maybe later. Yeah. At this stage, he's just going to put snot all over them. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, I'd imagine a Minotaur is a bit like a horse and like sweats very, very mildly, and so steam starts rising off them when they do a lot of working out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, that is cool. Yeah. But for now, it's just snot
Okay, so the two
all over this kid's face.
the two bigger kids have managed to squeeze out and they're gone. You just hear legging, and one of them trips over a bucket as he's sprinting down.
Classic.
Yeah, classic. Yeah.
Clang. Amanda, what do you want to do about the other one? I mean, he just
Yeah,
ran
the
off a
arms.
wall.
Well, when
Yeah,
you want
that
to
would
take
be
his
impressive.
arms.
Impressive. If he ever finds me again, I've got some bigger ideas for him. I get the feeling we probably won't see him again.
Very true. Should we
Yeah.
return to the horses and travel across the rest of this bridge?
So let's do that, shall we?
Okay,
Viva la revolution, my friends.
you make your way through the throng and eventually make your way to the other side of the bridge. The sounds of the crowd fade as you now make a as you now further along your journey. Worms Crossing and Baldur's Gate completely disappear from view, and you find yourselves heading down the coastway, a dirt road that leads to such distant lands as Tethir, Am, and Kalifshan. Candlekeep lies some 150 miles south and west, another 5-day journey. Coming up the road towards you is a human farmer riding on the front of a hay-filled wagon, pulled by 2 draft horses. The farmer gives you a little friendly wave as the wagon draws near.
Oi, oi.
Morning.
How are you, good sir? How's the travel on the roads these days?
Oh, it's not too bad. Bandits on these parts have been all but stamped out by the Flaming Fist, and we can freely travel quite nicely, although there's a lot of refugees about, so you might find there's a lot of people around it, regardless.
When you say all but stamped out,
That's right. Well, there's usually some vagabonds hiding around somewhere, but as long as you're this close to Worms Crossing, there's usually no one to bother you.
Usually.
and if we were, say, traveling to Candlekeep, we'd run into trouble, maybe?
Oh, well, you might. Turning Irish now.
There was a companion with him, wasn't there? An Irish
Yeah.
companion.
Hey,
It's
You
a
remember
farmhand.
Sally
Hey.
Logan?
Yeah. Do you know who the Irish companion is? It's a veteran that
What?
jumps out the back of the thing as the farmer now disregards his disguised self and is
Oh,
a Cambion
no.
in disguise. Roll initiative.
What is a Cambion? So your accent basically put us into combat.
No.
Is that what
No,
happened?
this
Dan?
was legit in the book ambush.
To be fair, it worked out really well.
Right.
14 for Misty.
14 for me also.
I assume you've got a higher dex than I do.
I do, yes.
Right. Hopefully be able to see the map. What is your
Ah.
travelling order? I've sort of placed you in a rough order for now. You are all on your horses, so it might look like you can't see yourselves, but you are there.
No, they're on top. I feel like that's probably our marching order, isn't it? We would have had G
Yeah.
at the front. Yeah.
I'm just going to place.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to place Philaster here because he's obviously be leading you to Candlekeep.
Yes, that's a good point, actually, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, I need to roll these guys' initiatives. I hope you've properly leveled to level 4.
Yeah, I've done my spells, I've done my
Yeah.
HP.
Okay.
I think I have.
I think I did an ASI. Yes, I did do an ASI.
I did a feat instead of an ASI.
Oh, I can't remember what I did. I don't think I did a gulp.
I can't
Oh.
see any of us on there. Is that meant to happen?
You're
Oh,
on the
no, on a
horses.
horse.
Yeah, you're on a horse. Bottom
I
right of the horse.
see.
So none of us
Oh
have
no, I haven't given myself a feat or an
Oh,
ASI
why are
yet.
these turn orders not appearing?
Good quickly.
There we go.
Oh, I don't know. Fuck, I haven't put any research into it.
Why don't you buff your strength, Sean?
Okay.
I mean, at least you could put 2 into strength now in an ASI, and then maybe if Brad's nice, he'll let you.
Yeah, okay. I think that sort of makes sense.
Oh, well, I'm rolling initiative, so if you can fix it before combat starts, that is fine.
There we go.
And then add you, Amanda, 14. Add you. I'm gonna have to kill off some of these NPCs. Or you. It's too many initiatives.
I need to... to be fair, the ASI is good for me because I couldn't seem to fucking hit with a +6, so I'm hoping a +7 will help. Oh shit! Also, didn't we speak about me changing from the not the martial archetype, the fighting style?
Yes.
Oh, did you?
Already
You've
done
already
that,
done
you
that
went into
once. I'd
blind
be
fighting.
very hesitant to let you do it again. Especially since you've been using blind sight.
Okay, it was just something we talked about at the end of the last game. I don't particularly mind.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realise. I couldn't remember at all. Okay. Why is the music stopped? I've not got it on repeat.
Fool.
Right, so first to go is this veteran who is going to move towards the nearest person, which is Misty, and he's going to try and drag you off your horse. So please roll a contested strength check.
Well,
He-
that's a 17 with the -1.
Well, it's actually an 18 because it's contested strength, not something stave.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Oh.
Well, no, my strength is still
Oh no,
-1.
it's still a -1. Yeah, you haven't got proficiency.
So 17 either way.
You
Yeah,
still
yeah.
win. You roll a 14,
Okay.
so you managed to
great.
stay atop your horse.
I do that thing with a rabbit's foot and it hits him in the face a bunch of times.
Which ends his go. I should have attacked with him. Gene.
Great. Can I leap off my horse?
It would.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's just double movement to get off your horse. So it's 10 feet
Sweet.
instead of 5 feet.
Brilliant. So I can get here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna land there, and I'm gonna manifest my echo here. So we both sort of jump off at the same time.
Okay.
My echo sort of looks like a assassin sort of type thing, you know, like a sort of assassin that you might find in the, you know, the old world. And I will take my attack. I'm not going to burn all of my slots, but let's see, what have I got?
I'll be nice here.
A Flennis.
I'll be nice here.
Oh,
It's the
God.
only combat you're going to do today, so burn everything you can.
Yeah, okay, all right. Then it's 22 to hit. Oh, yeah, finally.
22 to hit, that
That seems
definitely
to
hits.
Okay, good. So from my position, from Gene's position, he does 8 piercing damage.
Okay. To the one in front
then-
of you, Gene, or the one in front of your echo?
The one in front of me, and then I think I'll use my. Hang on, I just got to figure this out. What I'm actually allowed to do, because I might as well if it's just this fight. That's what I'll do. I'll use my Unleash Incarnation, and I will when I take the attack action, I can make one additional attack from my Echo's position. So we both basically attack at the same time.
Okay.
With like daggers into the sword goes up and in like a kill, and then like an assassin kill where you just sort of dump the body afterwards. That's the attempt anyway. So the Echo will do 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Wow, these guys are fucking armored. All right, and then 12 points of piercing on the
Same dude.
on the guy next to me. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, on
oh,
the
the
other
other
dude. I
guy.
want to hit
Okay.
them. Yeah.
Minus
I want
12?
to hit them both at the same time.
Nice. As you sort of squish them together with 2 hits from the mace coming from either side, the sort of ring hits out as the helmets hit each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I think that'll be fine for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amanda. Right, Asterix and Obelix comes to mind there, sorry.
Yeah.
So there's one trying to drag Misty off. Is there right by
Right
Misty?
by your horse, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I shall pull out my crossbow, little hand crossbow. This time, I'm going to look right down. Got a new sight that I'll put on my hand crossbow.
Nice.
Look down it. I'm going to give it a go with my new sharpshooter ability. And it's Gloomstalker, so
Yep, we get all the bonuses from that.
all the bonuses, etc., etc. Let's try. You're not gonna believe it.
That's gonna be a
We got a nat 20.
crunchy crit.
Nice.
That is going to be crunchy.
Oh
That is terrible, terrible times for that person.
That's your weapon
So-
damage plus your D8 plus your sharpshooter.
So my normal weapon damage is 1d6 plus 1d8 for the Dread Ambusher.
Yeah.
That's 14 already. Plus, because I used my sharpshooter,
Yeah.
it's plus 6 normally, then plus another 10. So that's 30 points of damage
Base.
before I roll the
Yes.
dice. Okay. Roll 1d6 and 1d8 on top of that, right?
Yep.
Because I don't think so. Amanda, I don't think will need glasses, right? Has glasses, but for some reason, does it feel right that you have a pair
38 points.
and then they become the sight? They sort of.
It's the
And that's
monocle.
this guy. Yeah.
Oh, what was it? I feel like there's a show that I've seen where he's wearing a pair of glasses and like the lenses keep flicking in and all the way down.
Oh no,
That's like
Percy
every evil scientist, isn't it?
Was
Yeah.
Percy in Vox Machina, doesn't he have his spyglass which just constantly goes?
Oh, really?
Does he?
I think so. I think
Oh, I know. I'm thinking of Toy
Might
Story
be-
when he's cleaning Woody
Oh,
at the
yeah.
start. His little glasses that cling
Classic.
down.
Toy Story 2.
Sorry. Yes.
that's
Get it right.
my first attack.
Yeah. He's definitely bloodied after that.
Why don't I try that again? Shall I? Try another sharpshooter just for giggles. Twenty-one.
21 hits.
So I don't know why it didn't roll my. Oh, that's unbelievable. So that's plus another 10. So that's 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. As he finally gets a grip on Misty's leg, the arrow crossbow bolt sinks into his eye, and he dies.
And sadly, at this point, flips the crossbow over his shoulder and takes a third shot. I get my extra ambush one, don't I? I won't do it sharpshooter. I'll shoot one near Jean.
Who you shooting?
It's,
Oh, remember there
Um,
is a dude there, isn't there? Evil
yeah.
dude on the back of the thing.
this one here, yeah.
This one here. Okie dokie. Yeah, that
That's
hits.
21 to hit. From Mia, 10 points of damage.
10 points of piercing to that dude. Nice. Misty, it is now your turn.
Total of 70 points.
Unless, sorry,
I
did you
feel
want to
like
move
I
at all? Or
can-
you're staying on the horse.
They
You can move with
just
the
trying to drag
horse.
people forward.
You can command the horse to
Yeah.
move.
I'd like to command the horse to move about here, please.
There we go.
Yeah. Basically, do the same for me.
Okay, so you're going to move out as well. Where would to here or further away?
Nah, that's fine
Okay.
there. And then the driver, who the guy I was talking to, dropped his visage. I'm gonna take a vial out and throw it at him.
Okay.
And let's see if it hits. It's not gonna, is it? With a 9.
9 does not hit, no.
Alright, fair enough. And you sort of see this, vial like of this horrible looking green liquid just like as it hits the ground. There's like a comical skull.
Yeah. And it only missed because the Cambion rushes into the sky. As his disguise has been shed, you see that he has wings. And he is now 60 feet. No, not 60. About 40 feet above you. How do I indicate that?
Well.
I swear there was a way to indicate this.
Oh, sorry, no, that was a mistake. For me, I was just using that to.
Sickness.
I was like, what I would have done on him.
Down with the sick.
Have I? I can't signify it in some way, but he is 40 feet above you.
We'll remember it. What did you say he was?
He's
It's got wings.
he has wings as his disguise was shed.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the
We
end of my
talked
turn.
about this last time, didn't we? Because I can manifest my echo 15 feet above me, can't I?
There we go.
Which is brilliant and ridiculous at the same time.
Okay, and on his turn, he is going to. Sorry, I'm just reading this spell. He points at Amanda
I wouldn't blame him.
and shouts, "Flee!" as he casts command on you.
You fuck. Fair play.
So please roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, game recognised game.
Yes,
Isn't
it's
it?
not frightened. I'm not being frightened, am I? Yeah.
No, this is. No, it just spends your turn moving away from him at the fastest available means.
Oh, I cannot fucking believe my rolls as Amanda.
25.
That's unbelievable. It's a nat 20 again.
That is a nat 20
I tell
again.
him to run. You run.
Fuck off.
You run.
Oh, well,
Do you not just do what I just did to your mate? Do you not?
that ends his turn, but he is 40 feet in the sky. So,
Jesus Christ! I need to turn that noise off, though. That's for sure. It's on my dice roll again.
it is now this final veteran's. No, it's the second veteran's turn. Only the second one to go. And he is going to lash out twice with his longsword towards. Because he is the one on the left, he is lashing out towards the one on the left. So the real. He's going
The
to
real Gene.
attack twice with his longsword with both hands. With a natural 1, the first one misses. But with a 20, the second one hits, I'd imagine.
Oh. Damn.
Only.
Well, the first one, let's remember, is repelled by Gorgoth, isn't it? We've got a talking shield, let's not forget. Because I just looked at the name of mine.
Yeah,
It's
which you-
Sandra. But inside is that
Yeah.
spirit.
I'm going to be nice here, which you still have not identified.
Oh, really? What? I don't even know. I forgot that was even a thing that we had to do.
It's a magic item.
I haven't got identified. Misty has
Fucking hell.
identified it.
I can identify her and meet her about.
Yeah, we'll do it on the journey.
Mm,
We would have identified it in the shop when it started to talk to us. Is that a thing?
I'm
Well,
going
we
to
never
say to
actually
you
sat
not,
down
but
and
yeah, you need
identified
to actually sit down.
All right,
and
fair
cast
enough.
it.
We'll do
It
it.
We'll do
only
it. We'll
deals
do it on the road.
5 points
We'll
of
do it.
slashing to you.
Okay. Cool.
Putting it at Mortlock's turn, who cannot reach the devil, and so is going to rush at this veteran from behind. Lashing out with his great club with a 19 to hit. He definitely hits, dealing 9 points of bludgeoning damage to the dude.
Bonk.
Bonk. Rhea is going to use her action to dash, but in doing so is allowed to use her bonus action to throw the dagger at the Cambion as she moves underneath him. For a 16 to hit, it misses as it sails past the Cambion. And Rhea continues her bad luck of never hitting anybody with a knife.
Very true.
It'll be so worth it when she does.
Yeah. I mean, if she doesn't try, she never will. So.
Right, the last veteran is going to attack the Echo Knight. For a 23 to hit, he dissipates your Echo Knight
Yeah.
and then
Easily.
wheels round to attack the newly arrived Rhea. For an 18 to hit, which just hits.
Hold on. I think I have a thingy.
Oh, a thingy. Okay.
Yeah, sentinel attack. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against it.
Then by all means, please do so. Meanwhile, Rhea takes 11
Yep.
points of slashing.
So 21 to hit.
Anyone to hit does hit as he takes another 6 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I want to get him right here. You know, and go right in the armpit. It's awful, isn't it? All the things are in there, all the nodes and nodules and
Yeah,
whatnot.
and one of the
And all the important
spikes
stuff.
embeds a good inch into the armpit
Ah,
on the end of your
that's
mace.
it.
Ballasta, final to go in the round, is going to take out his hand crossbow, is going to get off his horse and sort of crouch behind the other horse, firing once at the Cambion. For a 17 to hit, he misses as the bolt sails just above the Cambion's head. That veteran is dead, putting it at Jean's turn.
What would what would happen if you manifested an echo 15 feet above
It would fall
an
to the-
enemy? Would
it would fall to the ground.
Yeah, but...
It would deal 1 damage. I would let it deal 1 damage.
Oh, okay. It's not like I'm not able to do anything like land on it and do it.
I wouldn't
Okay,
know if you.
I suppose
If you I mean, I would rule of cool that you could switch fall on it, but you would be dealing full damage to yourself
Yeah.
and the enemy.
Yeah. Well, maybe there's some sort of duck or barge I can do at some point, and
I'm sure you
know,
could
work
grapple
with
it, couldn't you? Do you know what I mean?
You
But
be
that
able
would
to take
yeah,
it
that
with
would
him.
take some moves away. Yeah. Oh, it's just interesting. I'm just wondering what. But then of course they can't. They don't want to. Yeah, but they don't want to break it too much. The echo either, do they?
Yeah, but it allows
Okay.
you to do
No,
things.
not for
it
this.
allows
I'm
you to do
just
things like
curious.
cross chasms, because you can do it across the chasm.
Yeah,
switch.
Yeah, that sort of stuff's really cool. No, I think I mean for now we're in a standard bandit brawl. We know what we're doing. I know there's that dude 40 feet away, but I'm just gonna clear these guys. I think for now, I'm gonna leave the guy who's flying to the sharpshooter. I think. So if I again, but maybe this time coming up like Rasputin from the first Hellboy film, coming out of the pool of blood. My echo comes up in the same spot as before, and I'm going to try and, if I do the same thing as before, my Unleash Incarnation, I'm going to do the same thing, 1-2 punch. I'm going to attack the guy in front of me, echo attack the guy next to him, and then I may do the same again. Let's see what happens to them, because I'll use my action surge if I don't seem to make too much of a dent, because these guys seem pretty hardcore. So this is 21 for me to hit, for Gene to hit the guy in front of him.
That definitely
Rolled
hits.
21 3 times in a row.
I'm doing pretty well. He's doing well now. He's
Yeah,
getting his
3
groove
times
back,
in a row.
isn't he?
3 times in a row.
He's on the road. He's on the road. He's getting his groove back.
The smell
that's
of nature,
yeah.
that's what it was.
6 piercing, yeah.
It was snotting all over that
Another
kid to clear
6
all the
piercing.
gunk from the city.
But that's 11.
And
from
11
his
does
echo.
not hit us. Finally, you don't get quite a good enough swing, and the splint mail on the veteran catches your mace and diverts the blow.
So then I'm
Too busy,
going to have to.
rising up really cool, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's intimidation more than anything, isn't it? That for now. I might just. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to action surge. I'm going to do the same again, because if I action surge and I use my Unleash Incarnation again, I can do exactly the same as what I just did.
Yep. It'll be your last unleash, I believe.
Yes, and yeah, my only action surge for now. So let's go. That's Gene.
I didn't ask you where
22 to hit.
Where did?
Oh, sorry. It would have been the same position as
Okay,
before.
no problem.
Like, he just comes up in front
Yeah.
of him. There's 22 to hit from Gene's position, which does 10 points of
10
piercing.
points of piercing. He is bloodied for sure. I didn't mention that last time.
All right.
I'll be back in a sec.
And then another 11. What the hell's going on? It's like I'm rolling the same things for
And
for each
the
character.
echo misses again, unfortunately.
Okay. Has Ryan fucked up the?
No, he's fine.
No, I'm
He's
alright.
fine.
I'm alright.
Yeah, we're all right. Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
just-
it's
I'll
just,
just mute
just the
out rather
cameras
than
move
touching the
around
cameras.
is all.
Sweet. Okay, that's my go. I burn everything trying to knock these guys apart, so I'm going to be useless when it comes to the flying guy.
Done well.
But
Okay,
yeah, that's
Amanda.
my go.
Well, I guess I'm going to have a pop at this fella in the air.
Okie dokie.
Fortunately, because of my sharpshooter, I don't take disadvantage from being ranged, full range.
Yeah.
Nice.
Full range. However, I won't take my sharpshooter shot, so I won't take the minus and the plus
Okie-dokie.
to damage. My first attack is 20.
20
Quite lucky I didn't.
20 hits.
I'm going to make him my favoured foe.
Okay.
I'll get a little extra pain on him. That much, but 8 points of damage. Oh no, 9 points of damage in total.
By the way, you remembered to mark off one spell slot for the Hunter's Mark you casted earlier in the day, yeah?
Thank you, I will do that. Yeah, pop. No problem. Didn't use them very much.
No, but...
And I will mark off my favoured foe.
Okay, so 8 piercing, 1 favoured, so minus
Then,
9.
because I can, I will attack again with my crossbow expert.
Very nice.
Sadly, I don't get my can attack yet. That might not hit 16.
16 does not hit as the crossbow bolt sails underneath.
This time, I'm gonna drop off my horse and kind of like use it as cover.
Okay, so you're going to pop round the back of the horse. Or do you want me to sort of do that?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We'll do that because you didn't sound convinced.
I
there.
can be back that. My range is still long
Yeah,
enough.
okay. Okay, Misty, it is your turn. As you enjoy a lovely magnum there.
Oh, I'm
I
jealous.
am very jealous. I
jealous
have
of
no
that.
snacks.
I
in the
know. I
house.
thought you
Dan.
might be Dan.
Dan, you always eat ice cream, you know, so I thought I'd top you.
I love how it
Also-
was worth
also
like
grab some
pausing
bags
and
of-
leaving.
And bags of sweets because we didn't have any trick or treaters, so I've got a box of 50 of these downstairs. You know?
Sexy. Sexy.
Seeing Amanda do this, it probably seems like a good tactical decision to hide behind the
Okay,
horse.
so you're gonna hide behind the
I'll
horse.
do the same thing. Yep. And, rummage in my bag. I'll pull out the big globy one. And no, actually, I want to do something stupid. Can I get back on my horse?
Yeah, the horse is now considering throwing you off, but
I mean, like,
I veto it. Sure.
can I reset my turn? I want to ride up to Jean and shove a potion down his throat
Uh-oh.
as my action.
Okay.
Jean, or Sean, can you roll a d6 for me, please?
Yes. D6.
You might as well, you know.
Yeah. 5.
A 5. You now gain a flying speed of 10 feet for 10 minutes.
Yes, mate. Get up there and. Yes.
That was such a good
Outrageous.
fucking move.
I love how like you just go like punk, like he has the option to not drink it, but he drinks the whole thing down.
It'll take a while with 10 feet.
Okay. Yes, 10 feet per round. I imagine it would be right.
10 feet
Or-
for 10 minutes.
10 feet.
You can fly.
It's flying speed of 10 feet, so it's 10 feet in 6 seconds for one round.
Yeah, so it would take me like a few rounds to get there.
You can manifest. You can get closer. Manifest your echo.
Yeah, I can
that's
manifest
true.
the echo
You can
15 feet above me,
you can
can't I?
manifest your echo next to him and then switch, and you would still be there. You'd
Yeah,
still be
then you
flying
would
there.
fall. Yeah.
Yep. That is, of all the things that could have got pulled out on the experimental
Right.
elixir, that is
A
that is
genuinely
the best
useful
one for
bit,
right
yeah.
now. Mm.
I don't want to steal Amanda's thunder, so I'll just get him in. I'll just grapple him and get him ready for the kill shot.
You take
know?
him out where you want, mate. Like, zero problems with that.
We'll see.
And then if I have any more,
Yeah, we'll
movement in
see
my horse,
precisely.
I'll just move away in any sort of direction. If I have any more movement in my horse.
I can't remember how much horse has in movement. I think it's 50 feet. 60 feet.
Something like that.
So there's 20 more feet of movement.
Sort of move me like here. Ooh, no, I've got the ruler like around here somewhere. That sort of makes sense, doesn't it?
Okay.
Get me enough out of the action. Yeah. Somewhere there. Thank you. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okie dokie.
Useful.
The Cambion is going to use his, unfortunately, 60 feet of flying movement to move into vision of Amanda. So Amanda is no longer in cover. And use his feature, not spell, of Fiendish Charm. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please, again?
I'll try again, yeah. 18.
18 saves.
It's like I'm
Oh.
just stop it, mate. Listen.
You are
Just
immune to that feature for the next 24 hours. And that ends his
immune,
turn.
mate. I'm gonna strike a match off my head.
Putting
All this stubble now. I won't
this
be able to do
dude's
that.
turn with his dying strengths as he is starting to flag. Blood starting to leak from his armor. He's going to lash out twice with his long sword towards the Minotaur. Misses both times as you easily parry off both with the shield. Putting at Mortlock's turn, who's gonna take a bit of inspiration and bring around a really wide, long sweep over the top
He's learned from me.
for
He's
a
learned from Gene.
25 to hit. Deals 8 points of bludgeoning damage, crushing one of the pauldrons on the armor. Rhea is going to lash out with her longsword. hitting for an 18. She does hit. Dealing wise, they're both. Oh yeah, one for two-handed. So she deals 6 points of slashing damage with a two-handed swing. This veteran is going to ignore the echo since it disappeared the last time he attacked it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he's not sure, so he can attack the definite real person of Rhea. Or
So he thinks.
2 long sword attacks.
Go!
I think he missed with both. He does miss with both, as Rhea definitely parries both away, narrowly avoiding both swings. Philaster is going to have to move closer, I think, to hit the Cambion. Yeah, he's going to have to attack at disadvantage. He can't get closer enough, because I didn't realise it's only 30 feet of effective range for a hand crossbow. At disadvantage, he misses as the crossbow bolt sails past the Cambion. Jean, it is your turn.
Okay. Right. I mean, so I'm definitely going to try and... Wait, where did it go? Oh, what? Okay. I mean, I'm going to make a beat. Oh, shit. But I've got these 2 guys in front of me. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's probably...
Can you throw your echo, or do you have to dismiss it first?
I think it's probably a bonus action to dismiss it, if I'm honest. I was looking for that a minute ago, but I expect it's a bonus action to get rid of it. Because I think it's a bonus action to get it to move. Oh no, I can command it at any point. It's not a bonus action or an action to move it. Yeah. No action required. It literally says no action required.
Cool.
Which looks like an update, because I'm not sure it always said that. But it can't be more than 30 feet away from me. That's the key.
Well, I mean, it
Everything
depends,
except the
because you may wanna,
Cambion and Amanda is within 30 feet of you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to move, what I'm saying is because you can do it 15 feet in the air, can't you? But is that only when you summon it?
Yeah, I can't just command it to be... I don't know, man. That's the funny thing about an Echo. I can't... No, I can't. It'll be like me. It has my properties, like my weight and things like that. That's the thing. That's why I can't pick
And
it up. And chuck
unfortunately,
and stuff
it
like that.
won't carry across the properties of your flying speed.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, because it's a bonus action to change places with it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this instance, it might actually be best to leave it to leave that guy to the people who do have the, as much as the flight. I mean, I'm going to enjoy the shit out of it after the battle. You know, like Gene's going to be flying around like an idiot, right? How long has he got it for? An hour?
10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. So well, still
It's
he's
a
going to rinse it dry.
hugely long time in combat.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
60 rounds,
Yeah,
I think.
that's. Yeah.
Well,
60 rounds of combat. Yeah.
10 feet. If I drop someone from 10 feet, it's not going to injure them in any way. Is
It will do 1d6 of damage, bludgeoning. It's 1d6 per 10 feet dropped up to 250 feet.
I'm just wondering if I can do anything fun with it at the
think-
moment. But actually, it does make sense for me to just...
I just feel like Gene trying to fly is like the part in Willy Wonka where they're like.
yeah.
Or no, not Willy Wonka. Like, what is it? What's the Mary Poppins where they're like swimming in the sky? Like,
Yeah, they do it in both of them. To be fair, well, maybe he'll do everything from 5 feet off the ground, you know, so that it's still the same, but he
It's
feels
just
like
attacking them
he's
from above.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna try and annihilate these guys because also if I try and no, that said, I can. What do you think, Dan? Do you have it covered? Do you think I should make a
Right,
beeline
well,
to help?
Why don't you take these guys up first, then everyone can pile on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, yeah. Because I can technically use my echo to sort of make me disengage, right?
Yeah,
But, But no, I think it's best just to smash these peeps, as fun as it would be. So, Gene raises 5 feet off the ground, but to the position where he can still hit the guy, and hits the guy in front of him from a nat 20.
Nice.
Yes.
So that did help him hovering slightly above
If
the
you
ground.
don't want
gave
to
him
do the
some
maths,
confidence.
he is dead.
Yes, thanks. Okay, thanks. And because he's from above, like he cleaves his head in two. It's horrible.
Oh, with a
Like
mace,
something out of, like,
he
Terminator
somehow
2.
manages to just cut the neck with a mace. The head
Yeah,
goes flying.
yeah, he does it.
Is it Sentinel that you get, or is that the other one, Great Weapon Master, that you get on a crit?
Great Weapon Master would be like I can hit the guy next to him, right? As you know, with a
Yeah,
crit,
Yeah, that's
it like
the,
rolls
yeah,
over.
Great
or
Weapon Master's
something.
the cleave on crit.
I could remember because I normally take
No,
it.
Sentinel means this guy's not allowed to basically hit anyone else or move out of my range without taking a little chop with my full weapon. Yeah, so I don't. So let me just check quickly because I don't think because I've used up all my stuff. So all I can
Horns.
do is take a bonus action to use my horns, as far as I'm aware.
Yep.
Because I don't think I can command my thingy yet. Oh well, that gene.
rise and fall,
That's a 7 to hit with the horns.
You end up savaging the already dying body of the existing
Yeah.
guy, and he's sent flying.
I'm just goring in his body.
He's already
like-
dead.
yeah. Yeah, that's me. That's my go for
Okay,
now.
nice.
Yeah.
Amanda, it is your turn.
With this guy in the air, I'm to gonna it up as well. Let's make him. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him again. Do Hunter's Mark. Actually, hang on. How long ago? It was a while, wasn't it?
It was.
in
It
town
was.
before
Yeah, it was
this?
a few hours.
Okay, fine. I'll recast Hunter's Mark then on this fella. So now it does all kinds of damage if I hit him. So here we go.
Nice.
That is definitely going to hit
It's
him.
definitely going to hit him.
29. So that is. Let's add favoured foe. And I add damage dice. 1d6. Hunter's Mark. Okay. See if this works. Yes, it did. Amazing. Only 9 points of damage. That's not true. That can't be.
It's 13 from
Do the
piercing
add-
plus saved foe. So,
Yeah.
and then whatever your D8 is for.
D6 for
Sorry, D6.
I rolled 3. It's 9 from that. 2 for the 2 for favoured foe. So it is actually 13 in
13
total.
in total.
Well, so good, but I'll do it again.
Are you able to do it again? You just use your bonus action to cast that spell.
You are absolutely correct. Thank you for pointing that out. And so I shan't do that again. But what I will do is move around the horse a little bit.
Okay.
Just for gig. In fact, how long got? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, I'll stand behind the horse. That's safe. Me?
Sweet. Misty, it is your turn.
Am I within 90 feet of this bozo?
1 second.
Yes, no, I don't know. I don't know what math you're trying to do. Oh, you got it on the stream, Brad.
Right angle math calculation. Give me a sec.
You know, don't forget the hypotenuse.
That's exactly what I'm calculating.
There you go. That's the only bit of math I remember. 'Cause it sounds funny. Sounds like hippopotamus.
You are 72
Seventy-
feet away from it, apparently.
Lovely. Well, then I shall do what I did last time, where I pull out the globule one, and I'm gonna It's all the mystical different colors, and I'm gonna yeet it. I'm gonna yeet it.
23 to hit. Definitely
23
hits.
to hit.
Yes.
That is so. As it's sailing through the air, it goes like a sort of like a yellow and a dark blue at the same time, and it hits this Chumbawamba.
I am going to allow this, but you need to mark off 50 gold as you kept one of the diamonds that you robbed from the vault, because it requires a diamond worth at least 50 gold to cast that spell.
No, it's part of my mage initiation. Part of my mage initiate thing.
Doesn't matter. Material component still requires material component.
Oh, I didn't actually see that.
That's all right.
Fuck, so this is an expensive spell.
It's all right. The diamond isn't removed when you cast it. I'm just retconning that you saved the diamond from the vault.
Yeah, right. Okay, that you have a
Yes.
diamond. Yeah.
Okay, I will remember that for the future, and I'll make sure I
Right,
grab
got
some
you.
diamonds in the next.
No,
No,
you
you
only
only
need
need
one
the one.
diamond.
It doesn't get. You
That's
don't
the
lose
point,
the
it's
diamond.
like-
I'm just saying, mark 50
It-
gold off previously because you saved that one diamond, and that's all you need now forever.
Okay, I'm very fine with that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm very
I
fine
did
with that.
flag up. Did we need any gemstones for any things as well? By the way,
I just
this is
didn't
the
even-
guy who knows
You
the
did,
least
you
about
did,
this
yeah.
sort of shit.
If it's got
Right.
if it's got a gold value, it is always needed. But it is only ever
Fine.
consumed when it says it is consumed.
That's 15 points of
15
thunder
points of
damage.
thunder damage. Thunder damage. Oh, okay. As the shockwave ripples through the Cambion, and I was trying to figure out why I couldn't select him because I've got the ruler on. 15 points,
ruler.
and he is. You see one of his horns crack from the shockwave.
Oof. Nice. That will be. Is anybody injured? Anybody badly injured?
No.
No, I can't
No.
cast 2 spells anyway, so it's fine.
No.
I will. I'll stay where I am. I'm a good distance from him there. And that'll be my turn. Lovely, and I'll mark that spell. I'll mark that spell as being used.
Okay. Then Cambion is going to move. Wait, what's the range on that again?
Don't know. 1 foot. He has to come really close.
So he's going to have to move over here. Is that 60 feet? I think that's too far. Oh, 60 feet.
Ah. Just.
And is going to cast the same feature on Jean. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom save.
Eight.
Gulp.
You are now magically charmed for 1 entire day. As he commands you, he points to Amanda. Kill that one. And now you are now magically charmed to kill Amanda until directed
Oh
otherwise.
no. Yeah, and he goes, kill Amanda, kill Amanda, like that, like a robot or a Frankenstein.
And that ends his
Amanda
turn.
looks straight down the camera, goes, not the first time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the last remaining veteran hits or attempts to hit Rhea twice with his longsword, hitting once and dealing 13 points of slashing damage as Rhea is on 7 HP. Mortlock's turn is going to attack that same veteran with his great club. Critical hit.
Yeah.
Go on, everyone's
So
critical today.
that's 2d4 plus 4, so 12 plus the 7, dealing 19 points of bludgeoning damage. And because he crit... Oh, no. I'm wrong feature. I'm thinking of the wrong feature. It doesn't have that feature. Okay. Rhea is going to, instead of attacking, use her feature of Blessing of Elturel to give herself 9 points of healing. And that ends her turn. Philaster is... That's me. For some reason I thought I was a player for a second.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting. There was like a nice pregnant pause. I was thinking, okay, what's happening now?
Is going to poke out from the horse and again try and shoot Cambion with disadvantage. And misses. He's feeling exceedingly useless at that long range. Jean, it is your go.
Yeah.
You have been commanded to kill Amanda.
Oh yeah. What's really worrying is that I don't know how it works with my echo also being there. You know, like it's.
I'm going to give you free reign to use your abilities as you see fit to try and kill Amanda.
Okay. Where is Amanda on the thing?
The only
by the
thing
horse
that you
on the left.
can't do is a suicidal action.
Yeah. Okay.
She's coming and attacking Amanda.
Yeah. But I would like to. Yeah, that is suicidal. Yeah.
It's suicidal.
So yeah, he's almost like he's faking it. Kill Amanda, and it's almost like he's just. But of course he's not. I think that he's gonna. Oh, I think his echo would be like, "What's going on?" Like the echo's like perhaps not affected in this moment. You know, the echo's like, "We've got to deal with this one in front of us." So he's gonna. I don't know if he gets an opportunity attack. I don't know how it works, like how these people will operate, but he'll move.
The veteran is going to
away.
ignore you. Having worked with the Cambion for quite a while now, he knows when somebody's been charmed.
So I feel like he would mount the horse and trot over there. That's what he'd want to do.
Okay.
I don't want to waste like any of his action economy or anything, but he might try and go over on the horse and do like a.
I would say mounting the
horse.
horse requires an action. Dismounting doesn't require any action, but mounting a horse, because you're then gaining more movement, requires an action.
Yeah. Because I think if you look at it, what's my walking speed? It's not very far, so I wouldn't get to him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he'll mount the horse and try and then move as far as he can towards Amanda with the horse.
Okie dokie. You can move fully within range. You just don't have an action anymore, so you can't do anything once you get there.
Okay. But he would probably try and go in with his horns, the old Classico, wouldn't he? 'Cause he's got
I would
bonus
not
action.
say that you could reach him on top of a horse with your horns.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
Plus, you haven't used a dash action, technically,
Okay.
which is what is required for you.
Oh, no. I could... Yes, no, you're right, but I could use my horns as a bonus
Only when
action,
you've attacked with your main action.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, because it's... Yeah, okay, because it's
Yeah.
two-weapon fighting. Yeah. Okay, of course you're right.
Actually, I'll favour there. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, man, like I've got to try and attack you. Oh,
Yeah.
Amanda. Kill Amanda. And I've got. Let me check. Has he got any other bonus actions? He can. He'll. Oh no. Well, I can manifest my echo as a bonus, so
You can.
he would try and manifest his echo, in next to him. I assume is what he would
Okay.
do. Yeah, just there. But the echo, to his credit, doesn't know why he's there. He's like, "Come on, what am I doing here? I was over there." He doesn't want to fight. He was busy fighting the other guy. And then that's my go.
Amanda.
Wasn't he like wasn't he in a Sanson? Isn't he going to be like, what the bloody hell am I doing here?
Yeah, or whatever accent that was. Yeah. Was that your accent, your character's accent, was it, Ryan?
I don't know.
Nobody's
You don't know what
Two.
his accent is.
Both got reactions, haven't they? So they could both hit me if I decided to disengage.
Yes. Oh no, only one of them could.
Okay.
Yes,
they're-
we've decided. Yeah,
it's
we
weird
worked
how
on
the
the
action
Echo
economy
doesn't.
works. They're not separate creatures, but they are separate creatures.
Yeah,
Okay, sure.
because I would just absolutely clean up if I could plant an Echo somewhere and stop people from doing anything.
Which you can
You're
do,
right,
but you basically only get a reaction.
I have to
from
use it,
one
yes.
or the other. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. You're right. It is something I can do, but yeah, it costs me.
Fortunately, due to my
Kill Amanda.
due to my crossbow expert, I don't have disadvantage when firing in.
Close
Oh
range.
god, yeah, but you wouldn't know, would you? You wouldn't know. I mean, I know you want to, but
With the Mandalorian.
But I mean, I can fire at this fella,
Yes.
even though I'm in combat. Is what
Yes. Yeah, John Wick.
I'm saying. Wick style. So I shall do that then, please. Christ, 13's not.
13 is not going to hit.
I'm gonna roll round. I don't want to get to attacks of opportunity. So your Echo can or can't take
Only
attacks of
one or
opportunity?
the other can opportunity attack, not both.
Right. Okay.
but I know I'm not trying to be like on your side or anything. But my Echo probably wouldn't take an attack of opportunity because he's not
So
really.
then I'll
sort
roll.
of-
I'll roll round you.
I would say that is against the commands that the Cambion has
But you
given
can take
you.
you can take
You
an
reckon?
attack.
Yes. As
You
much
take an
as
attack,
much as
it's
the
fine.
Echo has his own personality, it is still you.
All right. Well, then he would go. If he was, then he'd go. Sorry, I can't do nothing about it. Gotta do it.
I gotta do it.
Process. Gotta
I
kill
gotta do it,
Amanda.
okay.
But you haven't moved out of my range, right? So,
He's moved out of
Actually,
one
it's
of your
fine, so
range.
Moved out the Echo's range.
Uh,
well, even if I...
He's-
No, you've moved out of my range,
no,
right?
the Echo's the one with the purple
You're-
symbol.
Yes, you're still within the Echo's range,
Yes,
right?
but then
So-
you would also get an opportunity attack as the real one.
So when you went to move my,
Your
I
real one
definitely
would have
like the
attacked.
real Gene would
Yes.
definitely have taken an attack.
So then I want to roll round G.
Then the
is what
Echo
I
would
wanna
get an
do.
opportunity
So roll-
attack.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind the Echo having an attack.
Okay.
yeah, because historically it's not
Missed.
really very good at
It is
hitting.
missed.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry about
Then-
that, Chief. Still friends? I'll buy you a drink.
20, 25. I'll get out here and I'll take my second shot.
Okay.
Bastard. This time I will sharpshooter because I'm angry at him now.
Yeah.
22.
22 hits.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that is. Hopefully it rolls all the right things, but I don't think it will. Well, let's see. It's 29 points of damage.
29 points of damage. He is now
Add
bloodied.
the sharpshooter to 10. Gene, you gotta shake out of it, man. You gotta shake out of it.
Misty.
Kill Amanda.
Okay. I'm in a bit of a pickle here because I can do 3 things potentially. I could try and heal. What's her face?
She did heal 9
Rhea.
points herself.
Yeah, but she took 13, and I don't know if that was a high or a low
She's
roll
she's
from that
16
guy.
health. She's at half health essentially.
Yeah. So I could potentially heal her to keep her up. I could then also try and hit Matey Boy as
Mhm.
well if I wanted to. And that's 1 turn because I could healing word. I could get to her, healing word her, and then cantrip Matey
Yeah.
Boy. Or I can try and help you, Amanda, if you need it, or
The quicker you kill that guy, the less, because that will break the spell, right? If he's
Yeah.
down. Yeah. So the quicker you kill that guy, the less chance I have of hitting any of you guys.
okay. Do we think you need to heal then? Do we think?
Not necessarily if it's gonna take something away from you, that you could do something else.
I can. I mean, I'm still going to. The best thing I can really do. I've done my best spell, which is that chromatic orb. So, it's just basically cantrips and then saving my other heals and giving you the potion as well is the other thing that is good for me. So, I can just try and I'll just. Is she worth a heal? Do we think is what I'm trying to figure out? No, let's save it for us in case they all die.
Yeah. I think it'll be
Death
alright.
saving throws, I imagine, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing unconscious death saving throws for them.
Okay, cool. Well, in which case, then I'll stay where I am, and I'll just try and firebolt this guy. Nat 20, baby!
I can't believe we've all rolled a nat 20. That's amazing. Including Brad, right? Because one of our characters did it as
Yeah.
well.
Yes, as an NPC, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
19.
19 points of fire damage.
19 points of
Snake.
fire damage. Would have killed him had he not got fire resistance.
No resistance.
Ah, no.
So he only takes 9 points of fire damage.
Dang, but that's okay. That's okay. He would if he'd only taken 4 otherwise, so that's pretty good with the nat 20.
To be fair, it goes by classic D&D rules. If he looks red, he's fire resistant.
fire.
Yeah, but that's all I got. No, that's all I got, man. Until next level, that's all I got.
He is
Um,
going to turn around to Amanda, shockingly, as the person who has dealt
Yeah.
out so much damage to him,
Yeah.
and is going to use his innate fire ray twice for a 19 and a 14 to hit.
One hit, one miss.
Okay, you get dealt 13 points of fire damage.
Ow.
And he is going to move.
You fuck.
Peace.
He is moving 40 feet away. No, wait. So let's just math that again. So he's still sort of on screen. 35 feet away and 35 feet in the air. 25 feet in the air. As he tries to escape. The veteran is going to volunteer 2 opportunity attacks. 3 opportunity attacks. As he tries to stop Amanda chasing him. So critical miss from the spy. Mortlock 22 to hit, deals 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And Rhea
Come on, Rhea.
20 to hit, dealing 8 points of slashing damage, which kills the veteran as he tries to run past.
Nice.
It's about time.
Can I say Rhea slashes at his ankles and Mortlock just puts his club in the ground and the guy breaks his own neck by hitting him.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, the throwing knife's maximum range is 60 feet, so she'd never be able to hit the Cambion. Mortlock.
Has he got a javy? Has he got a javelin?
He has a crossbow on the horse. I can't remember which one's his horse. I
back.
think it's this one here, yeah. So he's
Yeah.
going to run back to the horse and grab the crossbow, the heavy crossbow from the horse. At disadvantage, fires and critically misses. The spy, I think, is in range if he moves up. And is firing at his hand crossbow and misses. With an 18, that just misses.
Thanks.
So, Jean, it is your go. You are still under the compulsion.
Kill Amanda. Kill Amanda.
If Cambion doesn't die, you're still under that compulsion for the whole day.
Yeah, and he looks like Brad's making him escape. Just like the rest of it would be like a Benny Hill sketch of us just running in a circle. Okay. Well, I've got to turn the horse, but like slowly and deliberately, like in like Lord of the Rings or something. And the horse turn is like somehow takes ages. It's so intimidating. Yeah, and I make my way over. Brad's just like, fucking get over with it. You know he's commanded. You know you're going to attack him, alright?
No. I'll let you spell it out. It was a good image. I like it.
But once he gets there, yeah, I think he's just going to do the classic sweep, try and get him.
Oh, nice.
You know,
as you sort of move
on
past.
the horse. Yeah. He's not moving at pace. Oh, fucking hell.
Sure.
25 to hit.
Sorry,
Sorry, I've been rolling really well
He's moving
today.
at just enough
Can't help
pace.
Fucking hell. Well, maybe I can do it so that, like, I don't know what the maximum range of the horse is, but maybe it's one of these things where, just to counter the fact that it's quite hardcore, my attacks, that he hits him for 25, which is obviously going to hit and do some damage, but the horse takes him. It's like the trajectory of the horse is to go a bit further. Because you wouldn't just stop the horse dead, because you're mid-hit, right? You've never, in the movies, they never go, like, hit and then stop dead.
I know what you're trying to do, and I would love to say yes, because you're trying not to have a reaction on Dan.
Oh no, I'm genuinely not. I'm just thinking that, like, if you're running with a horse and hitting, because 25 is a lot.
I'll believe in that reaction, and I'll allow you to move past.
Yeah, really, I'm not. I'm genuinely not. I didn't even think about that. I'm genuinely not. But I just think if you went for a sweep, you would
roll
go
a deception
with
check
the
on
horse.
me.
Yeah, I know. I'm being very nice here.
No, I appreciate that, Brad, because I'm really not. I'm not taking the piss. I don't mind taking an opportunity attack and hitting him. That's totally fine. But I'm just trying to add some flavour of, like, riding a horse and hitting someone for 25.
So do the damage.
Dan's been waiting 10 minutes for that.
Oh, damn, that's fucking 12
Points of piercing.
Right here.
12 points of piercing. Hail Amanda! He's not even, like, cool about it at all at any point.
Is that the end of your turn?
And his echo just sort of, like, is just trudging slowly towards Dan, like some
the
sort
zombie.
of horror. Yeah, it's like some horror.
And
But he can't do anything, I don't think. Thank fuck I used up all my action economy, like, earlier on. Right? Because he would be hammering
if
away.
you still
up
had
there.
action surge and all that.
Yeah.
Bad time.
Fuck me. Yeah, so I think that's it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Amanda.
I kneel down, worked out from my hypotenuse trajectory that he's about 88 feet away. So
Okay.
he's still within range.
Nice.
So I will attack. For 21.
21 hits.
10 points of 15 points.
How do you
of
want to
damage.
do this?
I want to scream out, fucking look at me! And as he turns around, there's just going to be one arrow that goes straight in between his eyes.
You see the
Calm this.
body silently falls through the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Puff of smoke and dust as it lands. And then the body starts to shimmer and fade as it is sent back to hell.
Fuck.
Yes.
Wow, so we've met Hell's ambush. That's what we just basically are, or not really, but like basically a little bit of a.
Well, everybody's
You
dead,
know.
so you'll never find out who they were.
Oh yeah, we just slaughtered them while we weren't even paying
Can we-
attention.
Because if you
Can
think
we,
about it, they're probably
rate-
not from the cults because you just killed all the cult leaders.
Yeah, sure. So they're from something new and they're hardcore, but like we're hardcore too. So instead of getting any answers from them, we just slayed them.
Can we search the bodies, search the wagon?
Gene's echo is just about to kill, just about to go down for Amanda when that control is lost. Aww. And then he disappears. The echo's gone.
You can still fly, by the way.
Oh yeah, can I fly around Amanda and wind him up about the fact that I almost killed him? It seems like something that old buddies would do. Gallows humor. I believe it's
Amanda
called. isn't it?
literally coughing blood at this point from where the piercing damage hit him in the back of the head.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe if it's that bad, then maybe it wouldn't be like that.
14 hit points left. 14,
Oh, fuck.
Could do with a gentle
He would jump off and give you a back rub. That's what he did. That's all he can do. He doesn't really know what to do, so he'll just give you a little back rub. That's what Gene will do.
Yeah. Combat ends. And the lovely sounds of the ocean come back as the blood from your ears. The blood stops rushing to your ears. And you relax for a moment. On the bodies of the veterans, there doesn't seem to be anything to indicate where they were sent from. All they have on them is the longsword and their armor, which is splint.
Anything in the wagon?
In the wagon,
Gee.
it was literally
Wagon,
just
wagon.
the sheet to cover the veterans. It was all but designed as an ambush. No other discerning bits of information. A fairly well built ambush.
Does it look like they were trying to ambush us specifically, or just an ambush in general?
Yes, it
Any
felt
good
like they
folk?
were specifically trying to. In fact,
Oh.
this is going to be a difficult roll. Everybody roll me a perception
Okay.
check for that combat.
Okay.
General investigation.
Perception.
Just putting it out.
Dirty 20 for Gene, because he is an investigator after all,
An 8
even though it's using his perception.
for Mr.
I'm still bleeding out my eyes.
This is this. I said it was difficult. This would have required 25.
Oh, balls.
Okay, fair enough.
But I'll tell you anyway.
I'm gonna go over and I'll pull out a salve from the thing, and I'll rub it in his bleeding eye, or wherever you said it. Or your ears or whatever.
If it was under any other circumstance, Gene
on his back from when the mace hit him. You're rubbing his
Yeah.
eye.
Didn't you say he was bleeding out of his eyes or something like that?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bit in the eye. Oh, it goes into the bloodstream faster.
yeah.
And then a bit on the back and everything like that, and you can get. Oh, it's only 7 points back, but it's still something.
Yeah. Gene takes like a bandage that's about to be used and wipes his brow with it, because he's all sort of, sweaty from battle. Man, trying to kill you is hard work. Oh.
Yeah.
That was not as much fun as I thought it would be.
Well, yeah, that was a new experience. I've not seen one of them before.
Yeah, I tell you what though, Mordlog, felt good, didn't it? Though, right? Getting out of the
Oh,
city.
I
beating up
always
some
like,
thugs.
always like a bit of a rough and tumble.
Yeah, you see? Would you have had that in the bar? No, no. one
No,
would
I
touch
definitely would have. Yes.
it. But against a demon that flies?
I mean, true, but
Exactly.
I couldn't hit it because it flew.
Adventure, outside, everything.
Yeah, but I couldn't hit that one because it flew.
No, but you did the most important thing. You left it to us.
Right.
The nature out here really gets at me, man. Can we steal these horses that were on the carriage?
The draft horses.
The draft horses? Yeah, we can probably sell them later.
I mean, they
can't
won't be able to keep up with your riding horses, but
we? All right then.
Nah, we do the old classic pat him on the arse and say, go home. Find your masters.
Philaster
we
sort
don't
of
put
pipes
more
up.
blue?
Like,
Oh, okay.
But there's not really anyone that would buy them in Candlekeep. It's not that sort of place.
Okay. Well, then I guess we should march on, but be vigilant to the next people who talk to us.
Agreed. And so the journey continues. All take a long rest. As
While we're at
you make camp.
camp, I would
Yeah, you
assume,
just make camp for the night.
can I ritually cast Identify on the shield?
You
Found it.
can. Let me find in D&D Beyond. I mean, I'm hoping it doesn't show you all of it. Let me just check it before I tell you what the actual item name's called.
I'll also ritual cast an alarm, just in case. I've taken that as a spell.
Fuck. It tells you. Why does the item tell you everything about the item that the GM knows? That's annoying.
Well, I mean, in identifying it, would we learn all of that?
No,
Okay.
because it's like backstory of stuff of the of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gorgoth.
Right.
We can figure it out.
I can make up an item later that doesn't have all the hidden details. I will check it in,
Yeah,
and I
no
will
worries.
read it to you for now. Where is it gone? There it is. So it is a +2 shield, and also grants you resistance to fire damage.
Okay. Wow. All
That's
right.
great.
Yeah, that is great, particularly where we're going. So I think that would be
As
very
the shield
helpful.
is sentient,
Amazing.
Gorgoth has a number of abilities that he can use during his turn. So I will be rolling an initiative now for Gorgoth.
Oh, that's cool. So he's going to use stuff on his turn. He's going to like, you
He
know.
liked you.
Yeah, he's gonna like.
Let me just see. Oh no, he's got 3 charges to do a couple of things. And then he's got, anytime during your turn, he can choose to radiate an aura of dread for 1 minute. Any creature hostile to the shield wearer that starts its turn within 20 feet of the shield must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is frightened until the start of its next turn.
Nice.
On a successful save, the creature is immune to the power of the shield for 24 hours. Once it uses this power,
interesting.
it
Just
can't
been-
use it until the next dawn.
I've just been watching Real Civil Engineer play The Wandering Village, which is where you build a village on top of like a big old dinosaur. It's called Onbu, which is like a Japanese word for piggyback.
Right. Okay.
And you basically have to gain its trust to tell it commands to things
Right,
to do,
right.
like run and sleep and stuff like that. And that's what they sort. I feel like that's what the shield. Be like, come on, fear him for me.
Yeah. He's got to like us, hasn't he? He's got to like feel like we're taking him to his,
Oh, interesting.
you know, wherever he
I
wants to be.
misread that. Right. See, he also has hearing and true sight to 120 feet out the shield. And he can also communicate telepathically with any creature it can sense, not just the shield wearer. I didn't realise that.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
Cool. So he can talk to
He
the
can
whole
talk
party
to the whole
without us having to
party
touch it.
without anybody having
That's
to touch
cool.
him.
Okay.
But it is telepathic, so it's individual, each conversation.
Oh, that's so awkward. So we'll have to.
So
But he can talk to all of us at
you
once. So that's
or
good.
he can,
Yeah.
pick and
Yeah.
choose.
Wanted to.
Okay, got you.
It's not like rapport spores.
What's the
Spurs, spurs.
Rapport spores. It's like creates like a
No,
net,
you
like
know.
a telekinetic network that you can like,
Right.
speak through. Yeah, I'm gonna just ritual cast. Anytime we camp as well, I'll ritual cast alarm just in case
Okay.
around the place.
As you finally settle down around the campfire, Rhea sort of pipes up.
I think it's time to tell you the story of Alterel, at least as much as I know it. It may help you understand what is happening here. So, I am a member of the Hell Knights. Not one of the true Hell Knights. They were around a long time ago. It was around a century past almost that the Great Troubles began. Fiends roamed the lands to the north and to the west of Elturel. Fields were despoiled and the livestock slaughtered, homes razed, and people dragged off to a terrible and unknown fate. Terror gripped the land. The city's cavalry rode, striking down fiends wherever they found them, and suffering fearful losses. But it was never enough. For every fiend they destroyed, it seemed as if 2 more appeared elsewhere. The ruler of Elturel at the time, the High Rider, asked his people to pray to the gods for aid. And to everyone's astonishment, a mighty angel entered the city the next day. Her name was Zariel, which means the companion of light. The prayers of Elturel had been heard, and help had come. Zariel located the gate through which the fiends were entering the natural world, and on the fields of the dead west of the city, Zariel declared that she would lead the cavalry into Avernus, destroying the infernal a host that was amassing there and striking a great blow against the forces of darkness. The High Rider sent out the riders of Elturel, now numbering many thousands, with Zariel at their head, riding a golden mastodon. With a great cry, Zariel and her
Metal.
army charged through the gate. The legions of Avernus trembled and buckled, but it did not crumble. Zariel was defeated, and the remnants of her army returned to Elturel, overcome with grief at the loss of their glorious general, but confident that the Lords of Nine Hells would think twice about their threatening Elturel again. There were great celebrations to honour the valiant knights of the cavalry, who became known as the Hell Riders from that day on. And so, I fear the statue we saw earlier of Zariel means that she was never killed, only turned in some way.
So wait, Zariel was the one where we
Fuck.
tried to pull the statue down and the head came off and then you got the mace, right?
Yes, that's the statue.
So why were the cultists praying to Zariel if she was supposed to be originally a good figure?
Oh, I do not know. It worries me greatly. I feel
Maybe they were trying to defile her.
we may have to face this, Zariel, if we do want to save Elturel. Or at least if you want to save Elturel. I will be going it no matter what. I feel almost
You were going where, sorry?
compelled to go to Elturel in hell.
Okay.
I feel almost
Okay.
compelled to.
It was just a nice rhyme, that's all.
Often voiced out. Ooh, that's the wrong one.
Is that the shield? The shield?
It's the shield laughing. Yeah. Nice rhyme.
That's canon now.
Sorry, carry on. I broke your flow.
That was it. She's told you the story of the Hell Knights.
Okay.
Wow.
Anything
Okay.
more we may
Sound
have to
pretty-
discover
sound pretty metal.
ourselves? I'm going to sleep while we'll take next watch.
Well, it's okay. We've got the alarm up, so if anything happens, we'll be notified.
Always pays good to be on alert. We'll still take air watch.
Okay, fair enough. Sort of like, I imagine the sort of the alarm that he sets up is like a weird sort of goo, like a sort of like a bioluminescent, you know, like that sort of the stuff under the water.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, so that's sort of that's like
The slime,
alarm
sort
that
of a
goes off.
mouth of slime comes out and screams when someone trips it.
Yeah, exactly. For some reason, I imagine it
It's
also
like,
has to
as
scream.
if someone when someone
Yeah.
steps on it, like it all glows.
Oh, nice.
Like a,
That's
like
cool.
A,
That's
like
better.
a chemical reaction. Yeah.
Bioluminescent.
Yeah, nice one. So she's basically saying that the angel may have not even just disappeared, but has been corrupted potentially.
Yeah, after they lost the
Like-
fight, she might not have made it back out of hell and has been
Yeah.
in there ever since. 100 years.
Okay.
Surely it's time to go save an angel then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now that is a contract. You would that's be the greatest contract. in life.
Yeah.
Contract an angel.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, let's go to sleep
And
then.
I think Jean will make sure that Amanda's okay and apologise profusely and away from everybody else. You know,
Sleep
of
off, mate.
It's not the first time.
It's
you've
not
been
the worst
stabbed in
thing we've
back
done to
by-
each other. Let's be fair. He says. takes a puff of Jean's pipe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's strong stuff.
As strong as that arm of yours, Jesus.
It's called skunk, and I don't have to tell you that it's made from an actual skunk.
Yes,
And then it's-
absolutely.
So,
But yeah.
you long rest and you continue your journey the next day. Over the next 4 days, the weather on Coastway gradually worsens. Dark clouds release heavy rain until the road thickens with mud. You trudge on, passing an actual friendly merchant, of caravans
Yeah.
heading
That we
north.
attack immediately just to make sure.
We just, as we go by, we just knock something off of his merchandise.
Yeah, there seems to be that trend.
There's a little lantern that
Knock a cup
crashes
off.
to the ground. Oi.
Go, go, go. we all point at each other.
With
It was the shield.
It was the shield.
whatever, fuck names.
Candlekeep,
No, the spy.
Merkel.
Which spy?
No, that's your rogue.
Falaster
There you go.
says that you're almost upon Candlekeep. It should be in view, and you should arrive there tomorrow. You should make camp here. Make one final push tomorrow. You make a soggy, sodden camp. Bit
Sound
of
the alarm.
your roughest night of sleeping so far, but you do get a good night's rest in the end. And on the morning of the 5th day, the rain finally subsides, but the dark clouds remain. As you continue ahead, you see a path branch from the wider road heading to sea, and a raven perches solemnly on the leaning post, bearing 2 signs. Both point toward the west. One says the way of the lion, the other says Candlekeep.
Uh-oh. Well, now I'm tempted to go the way of the lion.
Aren't we heading to Candlekeep to talk to someone?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's... You
So
know,
both point, both
do we know
Way of the Lion and Candlekeep point the same way.
Oh, point in
And
the
then
same direction.
there is no sign
Okay.
pointing towards the road that heads to the coast.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Brad.
we know what this way of the lion might be? Anyone? Me?
The last.
I know.
Well, I think that this is the correct way. If we continue along the way of the lion, there's not had problem the past 5-6 times that I've passed it as I slowly get more East European.
Yeah, I wondered. It's like, who's joined us?
No,
Settle into it. Settle into it.
no, it's
From Slovakia, and I like to hit the women with the stick on the bum.
Bamba. No, it's okay.
Way of the lion, way of the
A
bomb.
man if a man. No, it's okay. I understand. Men of our profession, we tend to have different accents where we go. and what
This
we
is
do.
actually my
It's
natural
part of the
accent.
mystique, you know?
I've been faking it all along.
I have a boring non-story mechanics
That's
question.
fine.
So my experimental elixir, I can, whenever I finish a long rest, I can produce
Mm-hmm.
one, but it doesn't say how many I can have on me.
I assume then that means that you have 5 elixirs if you've been doing them every morning.
Yeah, I'm just trying to read it because there's nothing, because it says when you reach certain levels of class, you can make more elixirs. at
Yes,
the
you
end.
just need to roll for each elixir's effect separately, which I suppose doesn't matter if you do
Yeah.
that when you use them or not. So
Much more funny when
No,
you
it
it's-
is much more fun
it's
when you
you
use them.
use. You have to do it when you use them. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
cool.
that's right,
Then
yeah.
I'll keep a note. I'll keep a note of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so you'll have as much as you can carry.
yeah,
I
so you've got
guess.
5
But,
alchemist, artificers elixirs, or whatever they're called, alchemist elixirs.
Yeah. Experimental elixirs.
That's it. That's it. You said the word and I forgot the word. Okay, so you head towards the way of the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The afternoon sun starts to shine through the clouds and illuminate the grey walls and pay spires of a time-worn fortress that stands atop a rocky promontory overlooking the sea. The trail leads straight to it as nothing of interest happens through the way of the lion.
Actually, I'm gonna hand.
I don't like the way you said that, Brad.
Yeah, neither do I. Can I make a perception check, please?
No, all I'm going to say is I rolled for it and nothing happened on the roll.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I imagine it has something to do with lions. Just taking a punt.
I'm gonna. I'm
I
gonna
should have
also
made, if I
give
had more
2 of-
time and I thought about it, I should have had like a Halloween event happen there of like, I don't know, the headless horseman attacks you or something.
But then it's not like we made any effort for Halloween.
It's
So
true.
We don't
Uh,
expect you to. So yeah.
I'm actually, Brad, I'm going to do this. I'm going to only keep one elixir on me,
Okay.
and I'm going to give one to the other 4 party members of our group.
Yes,
So
we've all
everybody
got
now
Okay.
has. So, and that includes Mortlock and Rhea.
Mortlock and
so
Rhea
they
also
also
have.
have an experimental
Nice.
elixir as well.
Add custom item.
Yeah, that's what I've done. So I'm going to write that down in my notes as well, just so everyone. I'm going to write it under Golden
I'm not
Mastodon.
gonna write it down, and I'm gonna forget.
What's it called?
Experimental elixir. Yeah. Just a little, keepsake for the road, I think I've been brewing these up well over the last few days. I think the movement of the horses has helped shake some of as a centrifugal force almost.
Okie
Yeah.
To be used whenever you want. Just let me know when you use it, and I'll tell you what
I'll
the
just
feature is.
remember. I'll just remember that I've got it. Also, we've got that sovereign glue's in my pack, isn't it? Lovely.
Okay. As you finally near Candlekeep. That is the wrong song, is it? No, it is the
Second.
wrong.
Oh, I've taken my roll 20 off. I was like,
Oh, yeah,
All
I'm playing
finished
sounds all
now.
the time in Roll20. So, you arrive at Candlekeep. At the gatehouse, you are greeted by 3 monks in purple robes. A human, a shield dwarf, and a sun elf. Around their necks hang holy symbols of Denir, the god of writing, whose symbol is a lit candle above an open eye. Welcome to Candlekeep. A gift is required from those seeking admittance. You must donate a book or a scroll that isn't already in the library's archives. Please present your gift for inspection.
uh-oh.
And let's say we didn't bring any books or gifts.
Oh no, we have a gift. We got to
I had slobber
Candlekeep.
chops with me all the time.
Yeah.
So we got to Candlekeep, and we've got to give them a gift in order to get in.
You must
So I was like,
yeah,
well,
give me
looks
a
like a
slobber
man
to
has
repeat, you
turned up
must
with a
donate
gift.
a book or a scroll that isn't already in the library archives. Please present your
Oh.
gift for inspection. I will add, this is only
Okay.
one book or scroll for the whole group. This is not individual.
This is fine. Got a contract here. Wrote up earlier. So it's very individual.
That is
It's
acceptable.
to do with
As he sort of reads the contract. This is not in the library's archives. You are all free
I
to
like
go
it.
through, and the gatehouse creaks open.
What do you think about that, slobber chops? You've been
Yeah.
there the whole time. You could have helped me out.
Yeah. Would have attacked me, wouldn't it? Well, it attacked the echo like a cartoon all over their head.
As you pass one of the monks, the pub called the Hearth currently has rooms available. I would recommend that one. A number of the other pubs are currently full up, unfortunately.
The hearth sounds warm.
Indeed. Have a pleasant
Sounds
stay.
available. It sounds invented, and every other tavern in this whole place sounds like it hasn't been invented. Let's go to the one that exists. Yeah, let's go to the Hearth. I recommend the Hearth and only the Hearth. It is the only place to go, and no other place. To go. Okay, let's go.
The pub
Yeah, let's go.
has a low ceiling supported by massive wooden crossbeams and narrow shuttered windows. As you walk inside, a
It's
large,
just Gene that's gonna have a problem in here because we're both short.
Yeah, I know.
a large fire. Where the fuck is my?
Oh, do I need my roll 20 up? Sorry.
You don't have to. A large fire pit in the middle of the room is surrounded by half a dozen tables and matching benches. As you all stumble through the doors, one patron stands out amongst the rest. Is a ogre sitting by himself in the corner, reading a book, wearing an unusual headband.
I haven't seen a headband like that before. Is he a ninja? Gene, you like
Wait.
precision. What did you...
Who is it? Sorry, because my phone decided
The
to try and
headband, by
become
the
a
way,
webcam
is
for momentarily.
this almost glistening golden piece with a viridescent gem inset into the center of the headband.
Makes me think it's made that ogre a little cleverer than it usually is.
Oh, okay, interesting. What's the ogre doing?
He's
Sorry.
currently reading a book. As you move a bit closer, you can see it is The Sum of Theology by Saint Vithera.
I literally slide into the bench. Ah, an avid reader, I see.
Shit, I had a voice for this and I haven't.
So what did you say? It wasn't a troll,
An ogre.
an ogre.
Imagine, has he got
Oh,
beef and
yes,
he's got
it is
pincers
the
on?
Sum of Theology. Have you heard of it before? It's quite the interesting read.
Please do tell me all about it. But I'll tell you what, let's over a beer.
Oh, I do prefer wine, actually. So, sorry, I didn't mean to impose, but I do.
We'll have wine. We'll have a wine. Let's do
That's
that.
very good, very good. Sorry. Manners first. My name is Little One. Pleasure to meet you.
Little.
Little One.
Is that an ironic name?
It's an ironic.
It is, I suppose, an ironic name, yes.
My name is Gene.
Gene, good to meet you.
Private investigator.
My name is Misty.
Misty, good to meet you.
Amanda.
Yeah, he really tries to pronounce it in the original way because he respects the cultures.
Amanda, also nice to meet you. Now, what can I do you lovely people for?
Well, first of all, that's some cool headgear, bro. Where'd you get that one from, eh?
Yes, that is a sad story.
Yeah, I mean, more sad than the theology book you're reading, because...
No, as I told the gentleman before, this is quite the interesting read, The Sum of Theology. It is a deep thought on all of the different gods that we know of, and their place in the world, and their role, and how we revere them almost.
Anything about the Zariel woman who came and...
Zara. Ah, you speak of the angel that came to Elturel almost a century ago. Unfortunately, I didn't know anything more than that, but no, she was not a god, as I know.
Okay. And what about the people in hell? Does it talk about them in the theological book, or is it
No,
just
this is strictly on the...
one-sided? Bias, if you will.
Well, there are...
Bias, if you will.
There may be some godlike beings in hell, but they are not gods in themselves. There are archdevils, sure, and great horrific beings, like, what was her name again?
Go on. It's a big book, you know. You might have to flip back a few
Yeah,
pages
he's got some dog
No
ears and
worries,
some notes and stuff.
I've
He's got to go
remembered
back.
it. Tiamat. Tiamat is a terrible.
Oh no, you're.
Tiamat.
Was it just you,
Yes, Tiamat.
or is it me?
No, I've got him. Tiamat, did you say?
Okay.
Yes, Tiamat.
Your connection went squiffy at that exact
Oh, I
moment.
probably moved out of my mic
Yeah.
range.
We actually,
Tiamat taking over.
we actually found a. It's okay. We actually found
What's a mic?
like,
What's a mic range?
We actually found something.
Mike Range.
Tiamat.
That's his companion that is left for to get him another drink. Where is Mike Range?
Didn't we find? Ah, yeah, we ran into some cultists who said, they said something like, "Hey, bro, don't be stealing our stuff, you know, eh?" And there was like a crowd.
That sounds
from
like you're
Tiamat.
profiling there, giving them the An accent of an
No,
an
that would be
underrepresented
like-
people.
That would be like, hey, Bru, what you going to come and take all of our stuff? Eh? Don't attack us like that. We're
Oh
gonna-
yeah, that was it. They did sound a
yeah,
bit more like that. Yeah, yeah.
I have read a book
Something to do
on.
with him. They were saying they stole her treasure or something.
That's not good. I have read a book on Tiamat, and she is almost. I can't think of the right word. Well, so she is horribly, horribly greedy and self-involved. It's a piece of her
just like my
missing
ex.
treasure would always be on her mind, and cultists will always be looking for it. I would be careful if you have even the slightest bit of gold from her treasury.
Well,
Right. Okay.
now hold on a minute. Just thinking back, did we sell the? Because we got like the mask. We sold a bunch of the other stuff from her, right? But
Yeah.
I felt like we hold on to like the crown. I've written here
anything
delicate
weird.
dragon.
Cool. Kept
I had
hold on.
delicate dragon mask and bronze
Yeah,
crown
definitely.
chromatic items.
Definitely, like, kept those.
Okay. Is it worth showing this dude? Or would he flip out?
Maybe not this dude. No.
Okay. Oh, we'll show the lady first. Okay, well, Tiamat sounds troublesome, but
I think
thank you very
terrifying
much for
might be the
knowing.
right word.
No. Tiamat terrifying.
You can't eat that. You can't eat that.
Slobber Chop's trying to eat the mic. Slobber Chop's trying to eat.
No, the friend has come along. Mike Range has come back, but he's
He's a
quiet.
mouth
You know, he's an
breather.
introvert, so he's
He's a
just
mouth
quietly there
breather, though,
sipping his
isn't he?
drink. Yeah, and Slobber Chops has gone over to give him some attention. Right, all over Mike. All over Mike. Slobber Chops is.
And the keyboard. Great. Just. Yeah.
So anything else we should know? Anything else worth knowing in that book of yours?
I mean, that's not in the book, that's just something I remembered off the top of my head. It's something I read about earlier, but I don't know what you want to know. I've read quite a number of this library, trying to better myself.
Well, we do have the. I'm just trying to think about if there's anything. Oh, Shieldy. What's your bloody name again?
Sandra.
Are you talking to me? Gargus.
Gorgoth. Gorgoth.
Gargus.
Do you know anything about a Gorgoth,
Gargus.
little one? Well, Bradley furiously changes voice encoders.
Gargus. 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 Unfortunately, no. It's not something I read about. If it's anything to do with the Hells, that's not a topic I tend to run into much. You might ask Sylvas. She's around this city
I think we
somewhere.
have a meeting. We have a meeting set up with her to talk about.
Oh, that's grand. Then you'll find out from her, I suppose.
Is there anything else we should really know from this? Anything else you guys want to know from this? Oh, Grey?
Listen, little one, you sound like you know a lot more than I'm even know to know. I'd like to spend some time with you this evening, just chatting about theology.
That sounds fantastic. I do love a debate.
I'd like
You
to
always
be able
learn
to-
way more than reading.
Exactly. You know, read. I live. Could share some stories. You know.
That sounds great. I'd love to do that.
I mean, we'll spend the next sort of hour and a half
Yeah.
like, just chatting the shit with little one,
Sweet.
making a
Yeah,
little
that makes
friend.
Yeah, you learn in the process. You learn that the Great Headband used to belong to a small halfling adventurer. That he brutally killed
Okay.
for the glowing little headband that he so loved. When he put it on, he then became a genius through the headband's power, he felt compelled to learn the error of his ways and seek out a better life.
Yeah.
He'd adopted the name Little One in honor of the poor halfling.
Yeah, fair enough.
That is
We
both
pour
a
one
sad
out.
and enlightening,
Pour one
yeah.
out for
Pour
the
one out for the
halfling.
little one.
In your reading, have you studied the martial arts?
I'm not much one, despite my size, obviously, I'm not much one for the martial arts anymore. I more tend to ear towards the crafting of spells, and I'd like to learn that more arcane of
You have
ways.
the ability to recreate that little headband you got going on.
Unfortunately not. I would love to give
know what?
somebody else
I feel
the
like-
ability that I have, but it's not within my capability.
Well, luckily for you, I am a creator of sorts in myself, and I'm sure that there are recipes and things. Quiet down, Slobberchop. I'm sure that
Now, come on, Slobberchop.
get you some milk, huh? As an artificer myself, I find creating things is quite the glow of the sword, these little wonderful stones, this bag that carries everything, all created by my hand.
That sounds wonderful. It's not generally no. I'm in the learning and jotting down of spells more than I am of objects of power.
Could you make us a spell scroll then, or teach us a spell?
It wouldn't be a quick process. Might take me some time.
How long is some time?
If you're still here tomorrow, I may have a small spell that you could use. I would request maybe a small sum of gold. I do have to live here, unfortunately, and
Well,
We're
what?
going to be here for a while, don't you worry.
it depends.
Yeah, we're going to be here for a bit.
It depends what sort of spell you're looking for. I can.
Well, what can you create? Oh, is it dependent on the cash flow?
Well, the DM has to search up how much each spell slot would be worth for a scroll. And so we'll get back to you. Tomorrow.
I'm sure. Do you know what?
Well,
I
if-
think
We can
Make
discuss
us-
it tomorrow when the.
make us a couple. Yeah, we can discuss it tomorrow. We're not going anywhere.
Sure, that is not a problem. I will do my best to bring you a nice selection tomorrow. I do have some
You
squirreled
could
away
make us a
that's
s-
maybe not so useful for adventurers like yourself, but you never know. You may take interest.
Hey, I take a grease spell with me wherever I go, just in case. You just never know, huh?
Indeed.
Yeah, you never
indeed.
know who you might meet and what they might be into.
There's an old alchemist saying, always carry a catalyst because you never know when you need to get somewhere quickly.
I like that saying. I don't get any place quickly, but I do like that saying.
Yes, but if you think about it in this way, you get someplace quicker than things that are smaller than you because of your stride.
I don't disagree with you, but I am a slow plodding giant, and so it takes me longer than it would say your small friend here.
True, but faster than an ant, though.
Yes, we are getting into deep semantics now.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I'm just saying you're not the slowest in the world. Anyway, scrolls.
I mean, he's
lovely.
happy to indulge you for this conversation for like the rest of the night if you want to.
Yeah.
He will talk about.
Well, it definitely
anything.
seems like end of the night conversation, doesn't it?
Yeah.
drunk around the table talking about which animal has the
Yeah,
fastest
exactly.
ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be lovely. I fancy if you could get us some kind of scroll that will maybe get us to level 5. That would be wonderful.
I will see what I can do. It seems that someone is trying to grab your attention over there, actually.
Huh.
As
That's the goal, say.
Ballastar is sort of gesturing over to you, as it is still mid-afternoon. It is not quite nighttime yet. You've spent.
Oh, we've been day drinking.
Yeah,
Haven't we?
you've been day drinking.
Yeah.
You arrived in
Yeah.
the morning. I
Just got
did
hammered
say
with
you
the
arrived in the
smoker.
morning.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Great. Well, that's us to a T, isn't it? Really. early flight. It's 12 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
The sun's at the top of the sky somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go see what Philaster wants.
Given the sincerity of the situation, I think Sivara is Happy to meet you right now. I've just gone up and checked. If you follow me, I'll take you
Great.
straight to her office.
Yes. Do you think we should call you Phil Mister because you missed so much with your crossbow instead of Phil Astor?
I'm not much one for combat, unfortunately. I'm more of the stealthy, scouty kind.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Then
Yes.
sure, let's go see the lady.
Yes. Let's
As
do
you
it.
make your way up the main keep, a towering edifice housing hundreds of monks and wizards and thousands of books and scrolls, you meander your way through as Philaster directs you with an almost intrinsic knowledge of the maze of the library within to eventually a circular tower chamber. The walls are punctuated by high arched windows that are currently shuttered. Books filled with eldritch volumes stand between the windows, while the tables are crowded with specimen jars, alchemical equipment, and other clutter. A Misty's dream, you might think.
Yeah.
Engraved into the floor of the chamber is a large 9-pointed star. A middle-aged tiefling dressed in a wizardly robes stands by one of the windows, caught in a fugue of intense contemplation. Perched on the corner nearby is a spindly little demon with a warty green skin, buggy eyes, thin black horns, and a whip-like tail. I forgot my key button for this one.
I can't tell you how pleased I am to see you. What have you brought for me this time?
Talking to us?
Oh, yes.
Oh, well, hello.
I hear you have found this puzzle box that I've been searching for.
Oh yes, actually, yes, we have. We
You are right,
managed
you are
to.
right. I forget myself. Instructions are in order. I am Silvara Sapphicus, the foremost expert on knowledge pertaining to the outer planes, including the 9 hells. At your service.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you. I'm Misty. This is Jean, and this is Amanda. This is Mortlock, and this is Rhea.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, we did. We found a puzzle box. We were told to bring it to you. I feel like there was probably some other things that we had to ask you about. Oh
Yeah.
yes, Mortlock wants some life advice from you as well, but we'll come to that later.
Right.
The shield, of course. We have a shield with a demon in it as well. Yes.
Yes, I didn't notice the shield,
I think that's it.
as you walked in. I will get to that in a moment. Do you have the puzzle box with you now?
Yes, of course. And then I'll fish through the bag of holding. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it.
As soon as
Not
you
yet.
take out the real one, she's like a whip, just snatches it straight out of your hand and intensely studies it.
I mean, I tried to have a go at it, but I prefer a Rubik's cube.
She's ignored you, and for about 10 minutes, just completely shut out the world as she solves this puzzle box and finally brings out a piece of paper within. The edges of the paper look to burn like embers, but the paper doesn't seem to decrease in volume at all.
Is it hot to handle?
No, it's quite safe. It all but confirms my suspicions of the High Overseer of Elturel that I've had for some time.
Yeah, about that guy. What was his name again?
Thaddeus Krieg, widely regarded as a hero who saved his city from undead scourge, which gave rise to the holy nation of Elturel.
Do I have a story for you? Oh boy, do I have a story for you. Turns out, he basically kind of like,
So
you
all
know-
of the people of Elturel Yes,
Yeah,
not to
and then we
worry.
all started to have this weird feeling in our tummy.
Well, it's all here in this contract. Held as a savior.
Oh, that's the contract.
Indeed.
Contract? And Amanda's ears prick up.
Held as a savior, Xavier submitted all the citizens of Elturel swear of the Creed Resolute, which binds them to defend the nation of Eltergard. I've lost my German accent along the way. I met him years ago, and my instincts told me he was a charlatan. Afterward, I grew to suspect he had cut a deal with one or more powerful devils, using the Creed of Resolute to bind all Elturel to his dark deal. I wished to prove my theory, but believe the evidence stopped inside the puzzle box. And now I have it.
Okay, so
Would you like me to read it out to all of you?
yes, of course.
Very
Basically,
well.
because the big guy can't read.
I know all the words. I can read.
Tell us.
Be it known to all that I, Xavier's Krieg, High Overseer of Elturel, have sworn my master Zariel, Lord of Avernus, to keep to the agreements contained in this oath. I hereby submit to Zariel all matters, and for all time. I will place her above all creatures, living and dead. I will obey her in all my days and beyond fear and civility. I recognize the dispensation of the device called the Solar Insidiator, hereafter called the Companion. In my capacity as the High Overseer of Elturel and its vassal territories, I acknowledge that all lands falling under the right of the Companion are forfeit to Zariel. All persons bound by the oath to defend Elturel are also considered forfeit. I further recognize that this dispensation will last 50 years, after which the Companion will return to whence it came, taking Elturel and its oathbound defenders with it, if that is Zariel's wish. All this is my everlasting pledge.
So essentially saying,
Okay.
so
Fuck.
when the angel originally arrived, no, when, sorry,
It was Ariel.
when Thavius Krieg originally saved the city from the undead scourge, he came with a, essentially, I don't know who was first, essentially the companion from Destiny. The huge white orb over the city. And its holy light,
the light.
its holy light essentially scourged all undead from the city, and the vampire lords that ruled it were weakened and eventually killed.
Right.
And he became the savior of Elturel through that, and founded the holy country of Eltergard, of which Elturel was its city.
So, Zariel, the demon lord, and Zariel, the companion of light, are the same person.
Yes.
Or have I got is the
You are.
Lord of Avernus?
You're correct. So Zariel seems to have, when she invaded Hell 100 years ago, seems to have, is she barks? Seems to have made a deal with one of the archdevils that rule them, or even maybe supplanted one of them, and so now rules one of these hells in their place.
Got you.
She,
And then,
after
because
that,
Thaddeus
she
Krieg-
had then made this deal with Thaddeus Krieg and gave him the companion, and now he has sold all of their souls away.
Ah, okay. Including us, all of us.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. Unless you are a member of the Hell Knights, then I doubt you would have ever signed the Creed Resolute.
I mean, I'm not a member of the Hell Knights.
I am, unfortunately.
What?
I think you probably need to deal with this then, gents.
Yes.
Indeed.
Does that mean Rhea might turn on us?
Rhea, come here at the moment and I will check.
A couple of minutes pass
Takes
as
the head off.
you feel a waft of a few arcane spells being cast and muttered breaths.
Saul is bound by the contract of Creed the Resolute, but she would not be compelled to defend Zariel. She would be compelled to defend the city, which belongs to Zariel. It's a weird situation.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So if we were to like kick a brick of the thing, then she would come for us. But until that point, she's okay.
No, I'm not going to try and kill you if you kick a brick of Elturel. Plus, if Zariel wants my soul, she's welcome to try and take it for herself.
How about
That's
if he
why
kicks 100,000 bricks?
I wouldn't have
I
any
might,
spells
I
left
might
there.
have a problem with
City.
that. That's a lot of the city.
So, well, first of all, Sylvanas, or whatever your name was, Silvara, the Thaddeus Creek is dead. So, but he seemed old. I assume older than 50. That's why suddenly the
Well,
down
Given
went
the nature
kaput.
of this contract, Thaddeus Creek might be dead in this world. But he now serves Zariel, and so he is now a denizen of the hell.
It's like the whole boat captain thing in the God of War series.
Precisely.
Yeah, the Olga was reading it, wasn't he? He was reading the God of War series. It's a series of books about the gods and all their various wars.
Anyway, on to the next thing, which is
Okay.
also quite important. This Shield of the Hidden Lord, which I have immediately recognized within your hands.
Yep.
and we'll pick it up next time.
All right.
As we'll stop for today.
Lots to think about. Could you
Yeah.
give us a copy of that?
The contract. Yes.
Amanda likes to do his reading properly.
Yes.
Where is
yeah.
roll 20? I can just add it to your
Chuck it
journals.
in there.
Lovely, thank you.
Nice one, Brad. Great
Yeah, there's a
session.
lot to
Cheeky little bit of
unpack there.
combat.
Yeah.
Lots of nice bits of exposition.
Yeah, I tried to get you to hell, but the combat lasted a little longer than I thought.
Nah, it's okay. It was enjoyable anyway.
That combat was wicked as well. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was
Simple,
nice. It was just-
but effective.
yeah.
We got
And
the little
also,
shit
it was
as well.
nice that you were like, it's the last one, so it's nice to just actually pull out your big spells. and
Yeah,
set
I
them, and that's a bit of fun.
didn't want to. It feels horrible
Well,
to string
don't
to,
do
to,
it, yeah.
to not use everything and then just go to rest. Like that was the combat for the
Yeah.
day.
yeah.
Plus, it was a difficult.
Yeah,
it
we're
was
not
a
dungeon
difficult
crawling,
combat.
are we?
Like him flying 45 feet in the
Yeah.
air means that half of your stuff doesn't work.
Yeah. Plus, those other two guys were pretty hardcore anyway.
Were, yeah.
3 guys. It wasn't for the fact that Dan basically destroyed one in a turn.
Oh, yeah.
That was I'm happy for that,
Striker like
Nikki.
me.
It's a good feat.
Yeah.
that
I have
one.
I have a little image of her opening the puzzle box there, which I didn't know,
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Very cool.
and yet I still can't.
Yeah, so we haven't got anything formal together yet, but we'll be doing Movember this year. That's why Ryan's shaved. We'll get something together for next week. Hopefully, put a link in the chat next week. I'll shave my face. Oh yeah, I already discussed prior. Face, head, balls. So yeah,
Eyebrows?
we'll promote that. That's bonkers. Isn't it the eyebrows don't grow back or something like that? What's
they
the
do
what's
grow
the?
back.
Oh no, that's the eyelashes that don't grow back. I think it's our nan that cut her eyelashes or something, and they never grew back. Like cut them down. I don't know why, but they never grew back.
Well, they
so-
fall out all the time, so I doubt that's true.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Oh well, I'm gonna have to go.
It's the butt hair.
But hair.
I'm gonna have to query the. I'm gonna have to query the
I would
anecdote
be
now.
so happy, but unfortunately, it grows back very quickly.
And man, I tried to get a hold of that sort of. Is it called Epilec cream? The sort of like the Nivea for men. or
I've
whatever
read
it is.
stories of people trying to use cream for hair on downstairs, and it never ends well. So I've never tried it.
Reviews are amazing. The reviews are amazing.
Yeah. It's true. So yeah, all right, should be fun.
Yes.
See you around next week. We'll have Joffrey joining us soon in some sort of mystery. I mean, it'll be when we least expect it, won't it? He'll pop up like a clown from a circus when we least expect it. He'll just come flying in.
Go to hell. We head to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be there. That would be nice. I'm a level 5, Brad.
No.
Ah,
Actually, I
it
haven't,
was
I
worth
haven't
it.
checked. I don't think so.
Okay.
Could be.
Fun if it is.
That's not a
There you
no.
go. That's the contract
Yeah.
in D&D Beyond now.
Lovely.
No, thank you.
Yeah, Brad, it's not a no. What does the book say? What does the book say? What does the book say?
I'll tell you in a bit. Off stream. Because we'll end
Okay,
it on
fair
it.
enough.
And as always,
Oh yeah, freeze frame and Brad needs an outro.
yeah. And as always, if you butt